SoonerSports.com. That boo you hear is for the visiting Auburn Tigers as they make their way onto the field. They got good road unis, I'll give it to them. The all-whites, as always, traditional for Auburn. White jerseys, white pants, white helmets. The numerals are blue. Orange stripes down the side of the pants. And those white helmets have the interlocking AU in blue on the side with an orange stripe down the middle of the helmet.
Hugh Freeze and some of the Auburn strength and conditioning staff forming as a bit of a wall. Kip Blue is kind of going one on everybody here. John at the Tigers as they jog out. And Toby, we see the Sooners.
Big screen showing us their exit from the locker room, and let's go to Sooner Vision.
They say today just means more. It means more of legendary.
And the ball is out, and it's scooped up by Oklahoma. Touchdown.
More of the spectacular.
And wide open, Shepard sweep, reaches, end zone. Is he in? He's in.
Intercepted. Marshall picks it off.
More Sooner magic.
Himself runs left, back to the right, touchdown, John Mateer.
At Oklahoma, it's always meant more.
Samaje Perine with crimson jerseys today for Oklahoma. White pants, double crimson stripes down the side. Those beautiful crimson helmets with the interlocking OU in white on the side. And let's go back downstairs to play.
No Jackson Arnold out here representing Auburn. Interestingly enough, guys, the next voice you hear is our referee, Jeff Hess.
Stay right here. This is the head. That's a tail, okay?
Showing the Auburn captains the coin right now.
That's a head. That's a tail.
Guys, that's the first coin toss we've won this year. Things are off to a good start down here on the field.
Auburn wants the football, so we'll see Jackson Arnold on the field first. Sooner pregame show is brought to you by OU Health. OU Health, Oklahoma's only comprehensive academic health system. Time for final thoughts before kickoff. Teddy, we start with you.
I love it. Defense up first. This crowd feels like they're alive and into it. We need this place to come alive big time when Jackson Arnold takes the field.
For the coin toss, it was the definition of soaking it all in. That's why John Mateer is here. Moments like this, as he walked to midfield, he was just perusing the crowd, nodding his head confidently. Great vibes down here from the Sooners in advance of this one.
This is what it's all about. This is why you come to Oklahoma. I say it a lot, but it's true. Big football games are decided at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a fight at the point of attack today. Can't wait to watch it, boys. Let's get it.
It's time for big boy football. Oklahoma and Auburn. Boomer Sooner and War Eagle. The SEC gauntlet starts now. Here we go. Sooners to kick it off left to right. That'll be Tate Sandell. Rayshawn Pleasant, keep an eye on this guy, one of the best kick returners in America. He's had 3 kickoff return touchdowns in his career. One of them, a 98-yarder against Baylor this year. He's number 14 if you're in the stadium. Sandell approaches the football toe to left. And the SEC opener is underway. It's returnable. Comes down to Pleasant at the 6. Up the middle 10. Veers right 15. Hit at the 20 and stumbles forward to the 23. Sammy Omosigo and Kip Lewis in on the tackle.
Yeah, Kip, really good job knifing inside there, getting a piece and slowing that north-south momentum that the returner had there, helping his guys come in, make a nice play inside the 25.
Well, you heard the greeting there. It was for Auburn's quarterback. He used to play here, Jackson Arnold. Tigers go right to left in their white uniforms. Jeremiah Cobb will start at running back. A 4 wide receiver set, one of those the tight end Frazier. Arnold in the shotgun takes the football. Back to pass. Looks middle. Has time. Steps up. He'll run and he'll slide down after a short gain of just 1 at the 25. He had a long time.
I like it. They're trying to come out, spread us out a little bit. Everything tells you they're going to try and establish the run, and we're ready for it. Spread the net, really tight coverage, nowhere to go with the ball, and a good job rallying up, corralling Jackson Arnold.
Eric Singleton, Horatio Fields, and Cam Coleman are the wideouts on 2nd and 9. Tight end Frazier in motion, sets up left into the line. The back is Cobb. Arnold's got it. It's a handoff to Cobb running right. He's met behind the line of scrimmage, able to spin off and forward for a yard. But it'll be 3rd and long. He got it to the 26. Here comes 3rd and 8.
Good penetration. Taylor Wine takes the initial hit there, and then Peyton Bowen comes up and caps it off. Really good physical play up front.
Auburn's been good on 3rd downs, 53%, but OU defensively has been otherworldly, allowing just 17% pickups. That's number 4 in the nation. 3rd and let's call it 7 here from the 27. Crowd trying to make it difficult on Arnold. He's got 7 to snap it. He's got the football. Back to pass. Looks left. Looks middle. Can't find anybody. Now he's rushed. Now he's sacked. Taylor Wine planted him. It's a 3 and out.
That's exactly what you want to see. They had good protection early. They really stuffed everything up in the middle, but the coverage downfield, excellent. Nowhere to go with the football for Jackson Arnold, and we didn't get out of our rush lanes. That's going to be important today. No gaping holes in that rush, and Taylor Wine finally able to loop and make that play, gets through some traffic. Good job.
Former OSU punter Hudson Cock is the kicker now at Auburn. Taken by Satania, the punt at the 37. He's running near side, puts on the brake, spins, flags fly, and he's down at the 39-yard line.
Toby, the most excited guy when Taylor Wine came off the field was his position coach, Miguel Chavis. Met him with a massive fist bump, a celebration all the way back to the bench. This defense is ready. They're fired up. The energy is hot.
It's a 47-yard punt for Cock. Let's see what the penalty's about.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Preceding team, number 12. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well, you can hear that wind down there on the field. That's our head referee today, Jeff Heiser.
I'm sorry, T-Row. It's just whipping a little bit. It's kind of hard to get a gauge as it typically is. Not really helping one way or the other. Seems like it's kind of blown across the field right now.
Penalty was on Davon Jordan. Sooners take the field. John Mateer for the first time. 13:01 to go first quarter. Keontez Lewis out there. That's great to see. Offensive line is as we expected. Howland, Ozaida, Michaela, Wiwu, and Simmons. Sooners huddle up. They'll start on their own 30. Oklahoma left to right here in the first quarter. They break the huddle. Tight end is Kanik right into the line. Wideouts Burke, Satania, and Lewis. In a pistol. Blaylock the back behind Mateer. Now he sends a man in motion. Mateer's got it. Handoff Blaylock. Running left. Bounced it outside. Turned the corner. Up the sideline. Stepped out of bounds around the 33. It's a 3-yard run on first down for the freshman Torrey Blaylock.
Is that tackle over, Gabe?
Yeah, he's getting to it right away, seeing if they fix some of their issues when it comes to lining up. Not designed to bounce there. But, hey, nice productive play on first down.
Sooners go tempo 2nd and 7. Mateer back 2nd and 7. Mateer back to pass for the first time. Looking. Comes near side, has Burks wide open. First down at the 40, makes a move, got away from one guy, but not the second. Boy, he had all day to throw. It's a pickup of 9 to the 43, and you can move the chains for the first time today.
Yeah, great job by Mateer. Great protection up front. He's just calm, patient, going through his reads.
Sooners again go quickly from their own 43. Handoff Blaylock up the right side, the left side to the 45-yard line and stop there. 2-yard run on first down. First down's brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine. I want your shortcut to smart work. 2nd and 8 from the 45. Opening OU offensive possession after forcing a 3-and-out from Auburn. Trips left. Now one of them, Burks, goes in motion to the right side. He'll join Jaron Kanik over here. On 2nd and 8, Mateer's got the football. They bring pressure. Picked up. Rolling right, Mateer. Trying to run it. Steps out of a tackle. Down the sidelines. Tiptoes all the way to midfield before finally going out. A tightrope act by John Mateer, and he took it into Auburn territory for a pickup of 6.
Well, they're giving the 49 there. Good protection initially. Blaylock cuts the blitzing backer but Mateer ends up having to bounce around the outside. That's where that speed comes into play, able to outrun the edge player.
3rd and 2, handoff. Blaylock runs left, puts his shoulder down, met at the 48. That's not enough. He needed the 47, so it'll bring up 4th down and 1 in Auburn territory, but barely. And here's an early gutsy call for Ben Arbuckle and Brent Venables as they bring Javante Barnes into the game. Oklahoma's going to go for it, it appears.
You know, we've seen them hard count, try and get a free play. This is an opportunity for that. But they're starting here in empty, trying to spread them out and see what Auburn's going to line up in.
Oklahoma 3 for 4 on 4th down so far this year. This is 4th and 1. Barnes in motion. Mateer's got it. He'll run it himself outside. He's got the first down. 45. Spun down at the 40-yard line. John Mateer with his legs moved the chains.
Auburn lined up. Looks like they were showing zero pressure right there. No deep safety, pile in the box, and Mateer's able to gain the edge pretty easily.
Quickly over the ball again. Mateer back to pass. 3-man rush. Has time. Now a late blitz, and he just got rid of it down the sidelines. Well, no, he's throwing it for Burks, and he overthrew him, but almost hit him. I thought he was just getting rid of the ball, but Burks was down there, and he almost made a connection with him. It was Robert Woodyard, the backer, that came late and put pressure on Mateer.
Yeah, that little late spy pressure. Mateer had to kind of throw a fadeaway there and just wasn't able to get the accuracy on it.
Woodyard got Mateer low in that leg that he's got that sleeve and that light brace on that left knee for Mateer. So something to watch, guys.
5 wide, stacked receivers on the outside. Now in motion goes Blaylock on 2nd and 10. John Mateer under pressure, throws the swing underneath the Satania, the screen. Satania had it pop out. It's scooped up. They're saying it's a live ball, and Auburn's got it. Down the far sideline, a return is on. This will be reviewed, but for now it's a touchdown. Kayan Lee picked up the loose ball and went the distance for what is right now a defensive touchdown.
Well, it looked like Satania kind of bobbled it on the initial catch, and I guess
Really
never was able to secure it.
It's a completed catch. Fumbled. Recovered by the defense for a score.
Here's a look in the booth. Satania
It's out.
had it jarred loose. The question's going to be, and it's before he's down, so did he ever actually catch it is going to be the question.
He does have the backside does touch there, but that angle we didn't get a very good look. I'm curious how well he ever secured the football.
Ruling on the field was a completed catch, followed by a fumble, recovered by the defense. That play is under further review.
That one looks like he's down. Now remember, it looks like, the backside is maybe down, and then like the outside of the...
It got jarred loose right there, though.
Yeah, is it already out? If it's out at that point, if they're considering that out, then that should stand. If he ever secured it. Like I said, he bobbled it initially, and I don't know how well he ever secured that football.
Well, obviously a massive early call here. There is a bobble. They're showing it on the big screen in the house right now. Yeah, I mean, boy, there's a couple of things to look at here. The initial bobble, and then if he did catch it, was he down or not? The reviews are brought to you by Noble McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. It is a defensive score for Auburn if this stands. If it doesn't, Oklahoma's got the ball in Tiger territory, around the 35.
This is a tough call because I don't know how well he ever actually has it, which makes it difficult to see where the possession is lost. And, that is it the left shin kind of scrapes the outside of the leg, the calf area. That's down if he's still got the ball in that point and the backside, but it's hard because he never has great control of the football to see where he actually loses it.
Jaquez Robinson jarred it loose. Kayan Lee recovered it if it's a fumble. You guys have watched it down on the sidelines on the big screen here. Opinions?
Well, I'll say one thing, Gabe. The crowd doesn't seem to really have a feel one way or the other, do they? It's tough. It's hard to tell, T-Row. They've been playing it over and over in-house, which is usually a pretty good sign. This is I guess the term would be an inordinate amount of time, Gabe, that we've seen the referee in the hood.
Well, My gut tells me that because of how difficult it is to see all that, that the play on the call on the field rather is likely to stand.
It's an SEC game, so this goes back to Birmingham, and they're going to grab the football, Teddy.
It's a good sign, maybe.
It looks
After
like
further review, the ruling on the field, incomplete pass. It'll be thrown down.
Ruled he never had control of it and was incomplete. Which that was the interesting part. It was hard to tell where he ever fully secured the football. We kind of got away with one on that. That one honestly could have gone either way there. We'll be looking back at that, I'm sure.
We'll take it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Holy cow.
Hey, sometimes you need a little luck, boys.
I like the call, though. You know, screen these guys, change it up on them, try and use that aggressiveness against that front seven coming after Mateer.
So it's 3rd and 10 now at the Auburn 40, since that's an incomplete pass. 10:03 to go first quarter, no score. And we have circled that play. We'll remember that one going forward. Sooners break the huddle with 3 wides and Kanik at tight end in a compact formation. Barnes the back. Got to get it to the 30 for a first. And now whistles before the snap. Might have to make sure the clock is in the right place.
Clock, yard line, hash.
Checklist.
Got to get it all right.
Hit the
Confirming the
checklist.
clock is correct. Here we go. 3rd down.
All right, everybody's ready. From the Auburn 40, opening Sooner offensive possession of the game. Mateer in the shotgun. Cincinnati in motion left to right. Mateer's got it. 4-man rush in the pocket. Pulls it down. Now flushed right. Flags fly in the secondary. Throws short. Comeback catch is incomplete to Keontez Lewis. He was out of bounds. But there's flags in the secondary here, and that's usually a good sign for the offense.
Holding defense, number 14. 10-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
That's Rayshawn Pleasant. Back-to-back plays. Good breaks for the home team. That moves it to the 30 and gives OU a new set of downs.
Yeah, I'll say.
He got his money's worth, that's for
Definitely.
sure.
He was holding Deion Burks in his route. 1st and 10 from the Auburn 30. Blaylock back in at running back. He moves to the right of Mateer. And flags before the snap. Boy, this is a herky-jerky opening possession.
This might be a call on the defense for a stem call. That's looked like what triggered the movement up front.
False start.
Nope.
Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
By the way, Teddy, that was a great observation because we heard all preseason during SEC Media Days too, even, Toby, about
new rules.
How the stemming of the defense would lead to more whistles, and I don't think we've seen one called this year yet against a team opposing the Sooners.
Second Sooner penalty backs it up to the 35 and makes it 1st and 15. They go 5 wide. Now Mateer sends Blaylock in motion. He joins him. He hands it to him. No, he keeps it. Mateer does. Auburn defended that well. He faked the handoff to Blaylock on the jet sweep, and then Mateer kept it left for a gain of just 1.
Yeah, it looked like they came and knifed that first puller, were able to penetrate and turn the corner. Really nice play out there on the outside.
Simmons has to read Weewoo's block there. Weewoo logs it. Simmons needs to go around it, not insert inside.
2nd and 14. Mateer back to pass. They bring pressure. He sets up, looking deep. Lets it fly for the end zone for Satania. It is incomplete. Off his right hand, he reached for it. Looked like Satania took his foot off the gas just a bit. And when he looked back and realized the ball was headed his way, he tried to restart the engine and couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was covered up pretty well, but Mateer put it in a perfect spot for him to turn that corner. He's probably surprised he threw it, but I'm with you, T-Row. If he would have stayed at full speed, he probably would have pulled that in.
3rd and 14 from long field goal range at the Auburn 34. 9:20 to go first quarter. They go empty again.
This is cue draw, little shuffle screen or something here to try and chew up some of this yardage.
Mateer's got it. They bring 5, backing, throws underneath. Screen is caught by Carrion at the 32, and he's hit hard and dropped there. First catch of the year for Ivan Carrion. Got a couple. Spotted at the 31. And a long field goal try now for Tate Sandell.
Kind of a disjointed drive there by the offense. We were cruising pretty good, and then that turnover looks like it's kind of sapped the energy out of that drive. Weren't really able to reignite.
Sandell 3 for 4 on the year. This is a 49-yard try. He has made from 52 this year. And now late onto the field is Caden Helms. He'll set up left into the line. They still got time. From the right hash. Snap back. Hold down. Kick is away. It's a driving kick with plenty of distance, and he nailed it. Tate Sandell strikes first in the SEC opener from 49 yards out. Let's pause quickly, 10 seconds for station ID.
The goal is to keep going to the run game to where late in the game you're wearing them out and those become 6 and 8, and then you really find the efficiency in the run game that way. But pass protection looked pretty solid so far. It's going to be a tough day just running the football with traditional run game. Mateer's going to need to handle it a little more in this one, and then I really like our advantage with our wide receivers against defensive backs. Several of those plays, they had a lot of trouble covering Burks in particular.
Here's the kickoff. Sandell had a returnable one last time. This is headed toward Pleasant again. Returnable again. He'll take it at the 5. Watch out for this guy. To the 10, to the 15. Smash. Flags fly from every corner of Norman as Pleasant took a big hit at the 20-yard line.
Was that Heim that got pulled down?
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 32. Penalties half the distance to the goal. First down.
SEC refs brought their flags with them.
Yeah, they did. And that's a big penalty. I mean, this is not what you want for Auburn, starting in the shadow of your own goalpost here, and this crowd's going to come alive for their defense.
Put the ball between the 6 and 7-yard line. By the way, the Fowler Automotive drive summary, that was a 12-play, 39-yard drive for the OU offense in 4:29. Being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair, this is what drives us at Fowler. So Auburn with Jackson Arnold standing on the 1-yard line, south end zone, trailing 3-0. In the shotgun, takes one step toward his center. Now Kobe McKenzie changing things defensive side. Arnold's got it, back to pass. In the end zone, lets it fly deep down the seam. Got a man behind the defense. It is caught at midfield. Cam Coleman caught it, went to the ground on the catch at midfield. And there's the first big play of the day for the Tigers.
And that's what worried you about this Auburn offense. Max protect, they keep everyone in and just sprint past us in the secondary. And a good ball from Jackson Arnold, maybe a little underthrown for Coleman. If he would have hit him in stride, that could have been bigger.
46-yard gain in Sooner territory for the first time today. Auburn, that's their first down. Arnold to throw, does quickly. Almost picked! Oh, his old high school buddy Peyton Bowen had a pick 6. But it just went off his fingertips. Teddy, he had to reach behind him a bit.
Yeah, he knew he was jumping that route. Comes underneath, reading the eyes of the quarterback, and Jackson Arnold will stare it down and try to go to his primary target. Watches him all the way there.
He read it too well.
That would have been big.
Jumped it too quick. 2nd and 10, it was intended for Eric Singleton. From the OU 47, Oklahoma leads 3-0. 7:47 to go first quarter. 3 wide receivers set. Tight end Frazier right. Back is Cobb. Arnold's got it. Sooners bring pressure. He throws a swing pass to Singleton, who lost the football. He just flat had it bounce out of his hands. Peyton Bowen almost got him another chance for one.
He was closing out in a hurry, and he was in blow-up mode, or he might have been able to get his hands on that one.
Reggie Powers in for 3rd and 10. Auburn 0 for 1 on 3rd downs.
A QB run right here, trying to set up maybe a 4th and manageable.
David Stone in to rush the passer. The tight end Frazier now into the backfield next to Arnold. This is bizarre. Jackson's got it. Looking to throw. Flush to the right. Looking to run now. Tucks it up outside. Got away down the sidelines, and he's got the first down. Owen Heineke was chasing, so was Taylor Wine, and he was able to scoot down the sidelines all the way to the 36-yard line.
Boy, it looked like Taylor Wine had a chance to get a shot on him there and just kind of did a drive-by. Worried about taking that penalty on the sideline.
Dude, you got to go smash him. He's a ball carrier.
If he pushes him out, it's not a first down, and he just let him go.
What in the world?
7:15 to go. Auburn goes empty. double tight ends left, Howard and Frazier. Now Cobb into the backfield with Arnold from the OU 36. Handoff Cobb over the right side. Nowhere to go. Spins out. Still on his feet. Now he's smashed at the line of scrimmage. Peyton Bowen and Kendall Daniels. Bowen's been everywhere on this possession.
Great initial surge by the D-line there, shutting it down, and he bounces out of that tackle. We come and clean it up. That's a good job. And tough going for Auburn right now in the run game. It looks like they're making a concerted effort here to throw the football against us.
5 carries for 3 yards so far for Auburn on the ground. PJ in. Reminder, no R. Mason Thomas first half. 2nd and 10 from the OU 36. Arnold to throw. Sun is out. Has time. Under pressure. Now deep across the middle. Late. Caught at the 25. That's Simmons. Spins his way for a first down to the 21-yard line before Robert Spears Jennings brings him to the turf.
That's a tough cover right there for Kendall Daniels.
We got a flag in the secondary here. The officials coming together with 6:11 to go first quarter. 3-0 OU.
RSJ was...
After the play is over, personal foul, face mask, defense, penalties half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
No, it didn't give us a number on that. It looks like Gentry Williams, at least on television, they have focused in on him.
That's... I think it was well down the field when you have a guy blocking the DB and they start to battle a little bit.
They put the ball at the 11 now, so they could get a first down without a touchdown barely. This drive started on the Auburn 7-yard line. Coleman in motion. Snap. Handoff Cobb over the right side. Big hole to the 10, to the 5, to the 4. Best run of the day so far, Jeremiah Cobb, a gain of 7.
We got a blitz there coming from the outside, the defensive left, and you know the guys up front got to cross face and get all the way across there, and we just too many guys on the outside there. No one fit that inside gap. We left a gaping hole.
This has been an impressive Auburn possession. 2nd down and 3 from the 4. 5.5 to go first quarter. 3-0 OU. 3 wides, 2 tight ends, empty set. In motion, right to left goes Simmons. He stops, now comes back. Now Arnold runs left, and he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. That play was just too slow in developing. Kendall Daniels and Kip Lewis swallowed up Jackson Arnold back at the 6.
A good job by Kendall Daniels reading the mesh point. Sees Jackson Arnold will pull it down, and he keeps on his path and makes a play coming all the way from the opposite side from behind him. Kip Lewis there to help clean it up.
Jeremiah Cobb re-enters at running back. Again, they can get a first without a touchdown, but that'd be hard to do. 2 wides left. Now one of them, Singleton, goes in motion behind the quarterback. Arnold's got it. Throws it out to Singleton on the edge, and he's out of bounds around the 5. He stepped out. He was going to have to get around Guillory and just kind of gave up and went out of bounds at the 6. And here comes the field goal here.
Kind of mishandled that initial catch there. It was led pretty wide. I mean, they were on that near hash and tried to throw that swing route. You just don't have a whole lot of time there for the player to swing and have room to get that ball and get upfield.
Alex McPherson to try to tie it. This guy's an interesting story, and when we have time, we'll tell you about it. This is a short one, a chip shot. 24-yard try from just inside the left hash. The holder is Hudson Cox. Snap back, kick is away, it's up, and it is good. Well, a long OU drive countered by a long Auburn drive, and with 3:56 to go first quarter, it is tied 3-3 in the SEC opener. We will be joined by...
big break for us, rolling an incompletion instead of a fumble. And anyway, I like how we're playing. It's really good defense. We've had some pre- and post-snap penalties. I can't stand them. It drives me insane. Getting a face mask at the end of a play to set up their field goal even easier. I don't know. I just...
20 yards away from the play, too. You're all the way back.
That's what I'm saying. Illegal procedures drive me nuts. Anyway, it just... you get 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. And I don't want to sit here and complain. It's a good start. Guys are playing tough. Defense is playing tough. They got the big pass, and it was well covered. They're going to make some plays like that. And anyway, I'm optimistic. I like how we look against them.
Well, let's see what they do on this possession. Auburn kicking off for the first time. Towns Magoo will be the kickoff guy. Deep to receive, Peyton Bowen for OU. 3:56 to go first quarter and a tie. There's the kick, and he hammered that ball. That'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Fowler Automotive Group drive summary on the Auburn scoring drive. 10 plays, 87 yards. Remember that drive started at their own 7 in 4:31. It ended with an Alex McPherson 24-yard field goal. Fowler Automotive Group being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us.
I like how we look against them.
Yeah.
Physically.
Fasusi in the game at left tackle. Just to note, just running out onto the field, pretty noticeable limp for 56, guys.
Okay, let's see how he does. It was Logan Howland on the opening possession over there. Mateer alone in the backfield.
I hope he doesn't watch me walk out of the booth, Teddy.
Nothing wrong with the limp, right? Mateer back to pass. Quick throw near side. Canik's first catch. Makes him 30. Down the sidelines, 34-yard line. Boy, an Auburn Tiger went flying by.
Boy, has he been so good, Jared Canik.
And that's not easy to get your, make a tough catch in the flat and then turn the body back upfield and make a quick move to get, an extra 4 or 5 yards there. Pretty nice.
He fits in. We've had so many great tight ends, H-backs. Mm-hmm. He's kind of a hybrid between the two.
Deion Burks in the backfield. They hand him the ball. Reverse flip. Satania going far side. He's got Auburn guys there waiting for him, though, and they sniffed out that trick play for a loss of 5 back to the 29. Burks to Satania, but there were 2 Tigers over there saying, come get me.
You got an aggressive front 7 in Auburn. You want to try and hit them with some misdirection, some stuff to use that against them a little bit, but you hate taking those negative plays there that make these third downs more difficult.
Especially on 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
Trips right, tight end left. Got to get to the 35 for a first down. Mateer to throw. Pulls it down, wants to run for it. Not going to get there. Takes a hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Couldn't get away. And the Sooners go 3 and out.
He's sped up a little bit, I think, right now. He feels uncomfortable, and I think Auburn's doing a really good job. Typically whenever he's wanted to pull that ball down and run, he's had some pretty big windows there. They are really slowing that rush down a little bit so they don't have these massive lanes for him to dart through.
Stay in front of him. Yep.
Grayson Miller, who has punted the last couple of weeks and done a nice job for OU, is standing on his own 15-yard line. It's Malcolm Simmons deep to receive for Auburn with 2:08 to go in the quarter, tied at 3. Snap back, Miller's boot, line drive toward the near sideline, spiraling kick, fielding on the run at the 24 and stepping out of bounds immediately is Simmons. Great job by Miller. All right, Auburn will start from their own 25. Each team has had the ball twice. Each team has a 3 and out and a field goal. Michael Poganowski into the game for the first time at safety. You got Halton and Stone at tackle here. Jackson Arnold, 3 of 5 passing early on in the shotgun. Damari Alston in the game at running back for the first time, and they're going to hand it to him. Looks for a hole over the left side and can't find one. It's closed up and pushed sideways. They're going to give him half a yard.
It's going to be tough going on both sides for both offenses running the football against these front 7s.
You got to catch some big shots.
Yep.
Some big plays.
David Stone and Grayson Halton there for the stop.
Game.
2nd and 9. 1:32 to go first quarter. Arnold claps his hands, takes the football, back to pass. Blitz is picked up. Now he'll try to run. There's your guy, Owen Heineck. He dropped him for a loss.
Just love it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, he's hurting. He got cut. That running back stepped up, had him dialed in, cut his legs out from under him. He got up, recovered, got around the block, and made a really nice play for a loss.
99% of the people in this stadium don't get up after that. He got up and made the tackle. 3rd and 11 from the 24.
Big down here.
Crowd in a frenzy. Arnold trying to change something. Brings the tight end Frazier in tighter. Play clock at 8. Alston moves to the right. Sooners make adjustments. Arnold back to pass. Looking right, has time, lets it fly far sideline, got a man behind the defense, and he missed it.
We got lucky there. He's 10 yards behind us.
Well, I don't know what happened, but there was some confusion, and right before the snap, we had a couple of secondary guys switch responsibilities, and in the confusion, we left a free runner down the sideline, down the numbers, and Jackson Arnold overthrew him.
Ted, it seemed like Auburn checked what looked to be like max protection, and I wonder if we were trying to counter that and drop and play coverage and just got a little mixed up. It's loud down here, boys.
Whatever it was, Gabe, it didn't look good.
Did not look good, Coach.
We got lucky. They overthrew him.
Satania, fair catch.
Sometimes that works that way.
Hey, every now and then you got to get lucky.
And Oklahoma will start after the punt at their own 27 with 31 seconds to go in the first.
We got to get back in some rhythm here. First drive was disjointed with the review and a penalty, and then second drive we had a good first down gain and then got knocked off schedule by the reverse. We got to find some rhythm here, get Mateer comfortable, get him some quick, easy completions to get the confidence up.
Hey, guys, Owen Heineke went into the injury tent. He's got like a laceration on his left thumb. It's bleeding everywhere.
Wow. Not happy either, guys.
Zion Kearney in for the first time. Sooners from their own 27. Blaylock the back. Mateer 3 for 6 passing early on. He hands to Blaylock. Bounces right, has a hole 30. Puts his shoulder down, runs into a Tiger. Out to the 33. That's a gain of 6.
That's a really good run.
Well, he kind of hides behind that line of scrimmage there and then pokes out the backside. He got that backer to jump across. Really nice.
2nd and 4. Mateer fakes the clap. Now looks back at Ben Arbuckle. They don't have to snap it here. Play clock down to the game clock down to 5. He backs into the gun with 3, with 1, and he got the snap off just in time. Quick throw. Deion Burks caught it up to the 35, and he's up into there after a gain of 2.
I'm a big fan of.
Not sure you're going to get it to stop the way that you want, so you got to go get that controlled and probably get a couple stitches in it.
Little super glue as well.
And I'll get you an update on R. Mason after this play, T-Row.
All right, 3rd and 2 from their own 35 to start the second quarter. Compact formation, man in motion, right to left. Mateer to throw. Does underneath, and he threw it behind it, incomplete. Looking for Carson Kent, who snuck out of the formation. Not a great throw. It'll be 4th and 2 in their own territory, and Oklahoma will send the punt team onto the field. The Sooners now 0 for 4 on 3rd downs.
I think Mateer saw that Auburn was sitting on that hide play for the tight end coming back across, and he tried to throw it back inside away from that defender to try and protect the football a little bit there. Auburn's played some really solid defense. Our 2nd down has not been good for us. The reverse, that last 2nd down before the 3rd here, we've gotten off schedule after good first down plays.
Miller's first punt was a good one. Here comes his second, just underway 2nd quarter, and whistles before the snap. A flag is down, and this is a delay.
Delay again. Kicking team. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Toby R. Mason Thomas is starting his warm-up. He's on the bike. He did not stretch pregame too terribly much, but has been an active participant here on the sideline as, I don't know, almost an extra edge coach. But he's on the bike now getting ready. He's got a quarter before he can get back in this game, and he is, as they would say, chomping at the bit.
Oklahoma has been very good at not committing penalties. They had the 2nd fewest in the SEC coming into play today, but that's already 4 penalties in the first half. Boy, a bomb by Miller over the 10 to the 5. He caught it on the run, took it back into the end zone, turns it up, and he's tackled at the 2. A terrible decision by Malcolm Simmons to catch that football. He caught it running the wrong way at the 2. His momentum carried him in the end zone, and then when he brought it out, he was tackled at the 3. It was easily a touchback if he let it go. I mean, a blast.
That was a rocket. That was incredible.
You know it's a good hit when the crowd goes, ooh.
I think a punter could have just turned the momentum in this game. For the first time, the north end zone with an opportunity to be an impact on the Auburn offense. Jackson Arnold 3 yards deep on the 2nd O in Oklahoma in the shotgun with Alston the running back. There's the snap. Back to pass. Takes a shot. far sideline. It is caught. Another deep ball out of the end zone is caught by Cam Coleman, this time on Cortland Guillory, all the way out to the 43, a 40-yard gain.
Bringing pressure, Max Pro, everyone in, one receiver route on the outside against Guillory, had a step, and again, like a little bit underthrown. If he hits him in stride, that's probably going to go 10, 15 yards further.
Coleman leaves a little bit dinged up, perhaps. He's got 2 catches for 86 yards now. And after being pinned deep, the 43, the play clock's down to 3. Now they reset the play clock. Not sure why, but they did. Arnold's got it. Back to pass again on the play action. Again, going to go deep down the far sideline. It's caught out of bounds, dropped out of bounds by Horatio Fields. Well defended that time by Guillory. Same play, it looked like, Ted.
Yeah, they're testing the freshman. They're going after him, throwing a bunch of different wideouts, making him cover those long routes down the sideline, changing up releases on him. And, you know, we'll see how Venables counters that. Does he get a little less aggressive at the line of scrimmage, keep some safeties over the top, take the pressure off his corners?
2nd and 10 from the 43. Game tied 3-all. 13:48 to go, second quarter. Early movement. Looked like a Tiger jump. I think it was the right tackle, 76.
Ball start. Offense, number 76. I got a penalty. 2nd down.
That's the 3rd penalty on Auburn.
It's a big one. 2nd and 15 now. Haven't seen any called run yet, I think, with Jackson Arnold, at least that I can recall. These 2nd longs are quarterback run territory, screen.
Auburn's got 108 yards, 101 of those through the air, and they jumped again. Auburn jumped again.
Gabe talked about this in the pregame show.
Offense, number 52. I got a penalty.
Gabe, we've seen more of the slap on the hikes of the ball, and you called that in the pregame show.
I am let's just say I do not like the clap snap count, and Sooner Nation is making it impossible for these O-linemen to even hear it for Auburn.
So 2nd and 20 now, back at their own 33. After the big pass play, an incomplete long pass, and then back-to-back false starts. Arnold, play action, looks right, steps up, he'll try to run, being chased laterally and caught from behind by Marvin Jones Jr., and now they're going to call him for a horse collar, it looks like. Flag down.
Oh, Brent Venables is out at the numbers. He's got to be careful. He's walking out to the referee, pleading his case.
He's out at the Riverwind logo, Brent.
Personal foul. Horse collar, defense, number 97. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
9 combined penalties in the first half. Here's another look at it, Ted. Hard to tell from that angle. Here you go. This will be able to show you.
Just don't need to do it. Don't need to do it. I mean, there's really nothing else to say other than that. That's another mental error for Oklahoma. This team has been very good when it comes to penalties, and so far in this one, guys, sloppy.
So that moves the ball to the 47-yard line and gives them a free 1st down. It would have been 3rd and 20. Tied at 3. Jumbo formation, Simmons in motion, the wide out, he stops, he comes back near side, they fake him the ball, hit keeper by Arnold. Here's another flag that's in on the tackle for no gain. And this one's going on Auburn. I'll take the penalty, but the refs need to calm down a little bit.
10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Well, how about Kobe McKenzie coming up and laying the boom on Jackson Arnold here?
They had no choice but to call that one, T-Row. Kip got tackled.
Yeah, I think probably all of them are warranted, but that's 10 combined penalties. Not yet 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Sloppy, disjointed game so far.
So make it 1st and 20.
No bailouts here. No bailouts.
3 wides with Alston in the back. Tight end Howard. Arnold creeps forward for instructions for his center, Connor Liu. Now he's back into the gun. Sooners bring 3 up front, under pressure. David Stone got him! Hits a sack! Rock and roll!
Boy, we showed a lot of pressure there pre-snap. Bunch of guys moving around, backers, edge players, just kind of sifting around and end up bringing a little stunt on the inside, just a 4-man rush and get home. That's exactly what you're looking for. Confuse that quarterback.
3rd sack already for Oklahoma, and now it is 2nd and a country mile. 2nd and 28. Back at their own 29. Arnold fakes the handoff, quick throw, batted in the air, and dropped by Kendall Daniels. The ball was tipped in the air by Preston Howard, the tight end, and Kendall Daniels will never have an easier INT than that, and he couldn't hang on. Right in his hands.
Tough.
3rd and 28. That's 2 today that could have been taken. And the Sooner secondary, or in that case, Cheetah, Kendall Daniels, the other was Peyton Bowen. Oklahoma still looking for their first forced turnover of the year. They go 5 wide. Now the tight end, Frazier, will join Arnold as a blocker in the backfield. And the play clock expires. They use a timeout here, I assume?
Timeout. Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Auburn's acting like they called a timeout. They've called everybody over into a huddle.
In fact, the referee gave him the option.
He's still winding it out here. The white hat is. Let's be smart here. No pass interference, no defensive holding, no face masks.
Arnold, handoff, Alston, left side, hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. They just have nowhere to run. 1 for 5 on 3rd downs, and here comes the punt team on 4th and 33.
You mentioned it, Toby. Those 2 chunk plays backed up. You know, when we're being really aggressive up front, has bailed them out, got them at least the ability to flip the field position a little bit. I mean, we're playing good defense. It doesn't feel like it. Feels like we're giving up too much, but if we can tighten up on those deep balls, bounced it.
He bounced the snap. The punter gets tripped up. He throws it forward. The Sooners fall on it at the 28-yard line, but Oklahoma's going to get the ball at the 12. The snap back bounced. Hudson Cox picked it up
on
and
the
tried
field
to
as
run
the runner was down. Turnover, 1st down.
And Michael Boganowski got a piece of him. His knee hit the ground at the 12. Cox tried to dump it forward before he went to the ground, but didn't get it off. And Oklahoma's got a golden opportunity here. A massive special teams mistake for Auburn.
I will give Cox some credit. That was a heck of a catch on the short hop.
Yeah, shortstop out there, getting in front of it, and good position.
Nice soft hands on the dribbled snap.
We've got to pay this off now.
A game where offense has been hard to come by. Oklahoma's been given a gift with 11:35 to go 2nd quarter. They go Barnes and Blaylock. Split backs to each side of John
Extra
Mateer.
lineman in.
From the 12. Fake pitch. Mateer runs it himself. Bounced it outside to the corner. He's to the 10.
Simmons.
Here comes a flag. And he's tackled at the 9.
We just got to punch that up inside. Simmons is
holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
He's expecting that ball to go inside him, and he's kicking out. And when Mateer bounces, he's got a hold of that defensive player.
He also gets rolled up from behind a little bit, Ted, in his legs, and kind of goes to the ground naturally from that.
I said Simmons. That wasn't Simmons.
Ozida.
Yeah.
That just not the type of play you're looking for after the sudden change. Man.
12 combined penalties now. 6 each. Still 11-17 to go till halftime. From the 22 now. 1st and 20. Mateer. Handoff Blaylock, met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Back at the 24 by Bobby Jamison Travis. Boy, both teams just can't run. OU's got 23 rushing yards. Auburn's got -13. Sooners only have 44 total yards of offense. Back to pass, Mateer after the quick snap. Takes a shot, Satania uncovered, touchdown! Uncovered, touchdown, Isaiah Satania!
Is that the hidden man trick play there? How'd he get so wide open on the sideline?
There wasn't a tiger within a county of it.
Boys, I don't really know how it happened, but I'm very glad it did.
And that, guys, is your Allstate Good Hands catch of the game. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Allstate, you're in good hands. Toby, you weren't kidding.
I wonder if we did it from running the extra offensive lineman off the field and not running someone else on, and then Satania tries to exit later and they think he's going off. I don't know how they
are they showing it.
They have not yet.
On TV yet?
They have not yet.
I know Hugh Freeze was going all over there to the officials trying to figure out what exactly happened, because you have to come into the middle of the field when you check in from the sideline.
Tate Sandell on for the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. 10:45 to go. Well, gifts on back-to-back, or 2 out of 3 plays for Auburn. The botched punt, and then they leave Isaiah Satania completely uncovered. I don't know, Ted, we're going to have to see the all-22, but it looked like that the guys on the offensive line knew.
Yeah.
Like all their hands deciphering what happened from the Hall of Famer, Bob Stoops.
Yeah, that's
He watched
awesome.
this in practice. You want to try to explain
Yeah,
that?
so on the previous play, they ran like just an inside run play, and on the outside they have the RPO action where you got a wide receiver blocking, which was Burks, and a bubble guy kind of swinging to the outside, which is Satania. Well, as the next play kind of everyone muddles back to the line of scrimmage, Burks, his job is to go talk trash to the corner and the safety to draw their attention. And Satania looks like he's walking off to the sideline and walks all the way to the edge of the field and lines up while Burks is out there chattering. And then he comes back and lines up in a position inside
just
the numbers.
Barely in bounds.
Yeah, and Satania is just barely in bounds. And Burks is usually the outside wide receiver, so the corner and safety have their eyes on him, and Satania is over hidden on the sideline. Really, really good execution there. Nicely done.
Chris, Gabe, what was the reaction down on the sideline after that?
I was standing right where John Mateer came off the field, sat on the bench, and had one of those got away with something kind of smiles, which after the first guy to congratulate everybody after the extra point was Ben Arbuckle, Gabe, out on the field, fired up for the offensive line who helped sell that.
Just a fantastic design. I'm down here still celebrating with everyone, guys.
The best part of it is Burks gets to do his best thing is go talk trash.
Yeah. What? Deion Burks? No, you got the wrong guy, Ted.
That's great. Your instruction on this play is get them riled up so they don't recognize where Isaiah's at. 24-yard touchdown pass. Mateer to Satania. That one will be dissected heavily tomorrow on the blitz. There's the kickoff, and the wind's going this way. It's going south to north, so that's going to be a touchback. 10-3 OU.
Hey, in a game like this where yards are difficult to come by, something like that is massive. A huge exchange there. The massive punt that pinned him down. Now we let him out a little bit, but backed him up again. Bad snap on the punt. We're able to take over possession there and pay it off.
Danny Okoye in, the Coyote, the 6'3 redshirt freshman from Tulsa, Noah. Davon Jordan and Jaden Hardy also out there, so some changes here on defense for OU. From the 25, Auburn. Jackson Arnold in the shotgun, claps his hands, takes the football. He's going to run it himself up the middle, but he's going nowhere. Oh, Jaden Jackson planted it. He landed right on top of it. That couldn't have felt good at all. It's a 2-yard loss.
If you were to hand select who to get flattened by, that would be the last guy on the defense you would pick, and he was right there waiting on that little inside loop run stunt that we've gotten so good at.
Negative 16 yards rushing for Auburn. Arnold back to pass, surrounded in the pocket, tries to escape, racing to the corner, turns it up to the 25 and out of bounds at the 26. He got 3.
Quick snapped us there. Little confusion up front. They went quick. We're still trying to get a call in and get lined up on the defensive line.
How about Bob Stoops running down the hall to explain to us what happened?
Well, he knew we had no clue, so perfectly done by Coach.
He had been at practice, and he's like, I got to go tell the boys what happened. 9:50 to go till halftime. 3rd and 9. The tight end, Frazier, is in the backfield with Arnold. Sooners showing pressure in the A-gap with Kip Lewis.
Let's pop out of there and get you another interception, Kip.
Arnold's got it. They do drop. Looks left. Throws across the middle. It's caught at the 32. Tackled shy of the first down. Singleton the catch. Lewis the tackle. It'll be 4th and 2 from their own 33.
Nice job. That's exactly what you want. Good on early downs. 3rd and long. Play some big zone. Change the look on Jackson Arnold. He checks it down. Catch, tackle, and you're off the field. That's good defense.
Reed Hughes is the deep snapper for Auburn. All eyes on him right now after he short hopped the last one back to Hudson Cock. This one is on target. There's the boot, end over end. Backpedaling Satania to the 20, calls for a fair catch and takes it at the 18. Sooners 3 and out. They got the ball back with a 10-3 lead. And a timeout is on
so far.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this was going to be a challenge up front against this Auburn defensive line. I would like to see some of the runs hit where they're designed to hit. Teddy's pointed it out. A couple of these have bounced to, frankly, unblocked defenders where these plays are not designed to go. So it's going to be tough to run the football, but you've got to take these things where they're designed to go.
From the 19, OU ball, leading 10-3. Only 68 yards of offense so far for Oklahoma. Mateer to throw on first down. Does across the middle. Deflected and incomplete. Was that Satania the intended receiver? Eric Winters got a hand on it.
Well, they had to dig underneath, and then Burks was crossing back behind, and I don't know who that was actually intended for. I think it was going to Burks.
Both quarterbacks 5 for 10 passing so far. These are two really good defenses. 4 wide outs, Blaylock the back. In motion goes Lewis. Handoff Blaylock. Runs left, hit at the 20, falls forward to the 22. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Good physical run there by Blaylock. Stretch it a little bit, then pour it north and south and get what you can.
Sooners are 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. They'll go empty. 3 receivers right, 2 left.
Canic territory right here.
Got to get to the 29 for a first.
Free play.
And a flag's down. Mateer deep across the middle. Satania caught it at midfield and hung on. He took a shot and hung on. Rayon Strader hit him, and Isaiah hung on, and the Sooners are in Tiger territory.
Offside. Defense. That penalty's declined. Results of the play. First down.
That's the coolest first down signal I've ever seen from a wide receiver. That was
ground.
Awesome. That was amazing.
I like the verticals, though. We need to keep stressing these secondary guys down the field with these verticals down the seams.
30-yard pass to Satania. 1st and 10 at the Auburn 49. Boy, he took a big shot. I don't know how he hung on. Mateer, play action. Straight drop. Has a pocket deep across the middle. Lewis, comeback catch made at the 30 and down there. It was behind him, so he had to go to the ground, but it's another 19-yard pickup. And the Oklahoma offense on the march.
We see those crossers. They run them out on the outside and hit the crosser in behind.
Oh, they fumbled the ball in the backfield on the exchange, and Auburn falls on it. Mateer stuck it in the belly of Blaylock and pulled it out, and when he did, the ball fell to the turf. And Keyron Crawford was there to recover. Back-to-back big plays through the air, but the Sooners cough it up.
And finally a drive where it feels like you've got some rhythm there, and I don't know what happened. You know, that's one of those where Mateer maybe thinks he's taking it, Blaylock thinks he's pulling it, and it just falls straight on the ground.
I mean, Crawford's kind of flat-footed. He's trying to play in between, and typically in that situation, you hand it.
Auburn takes over at their own 34. 10-3 Oklahoma leads with 7:40 to go till halftime. Jackson Arnold 5 for 10 for 108 yards. Takes the football, rolling right, looking to throw, lobs it away. He had no chance. He just threw it into the bench. 2 Sooners in pursuit, McKenzie and Wine. and the guy he wanted in the flat was covered up. Second and 10.
Really good. And that's been a problem area. You go back to the Illinois State game, the Michigan game. We were better against Temple, but the boot play with the crossers behind the line of scrimmage coming across the formation have given us trouble. We've been outflanked a couple of times. That one was played perfectly.
Really, the only thing Auburn has found offensively is
those shots.
Let Cam Coleman be fast and run by our corner. That's all they've found so far in this game.
Jacoby Johnson in. First snap today on 2nd and 10. Sooners bring pressure. Arnold looking, got rid of it. Near side, good catch. Come back, Singleton got away. He's out to midfield and tackled. Good throw by Arnold. In the face of pressure, he got it off to Singleton for a gain of 16.
Kobe McKenzie just a count late. Tried to get his hands up and affect that throw. That's a nice job by Jackson Arnold.
Tigers go tempo. Quick throw near side. Singleton again behind the line of scrimmage. Hit hard after a gain of 2 to the OU 48. Kip Lewis and Michael Bam Bam Boganowski there to put him to the turf. 2nd and 8. 6:59 to go till half.
Great job running inside out by Kip and Boganowski. As we know, every time he touches someone on the field, they go flying back 3 or 4 yards. End over.
Simmons in the backfield goes in motion out to the left. Arnold looks that way. Pocket collapses, and they got him. Jackson and Lewis at the 50. That's a sack. That's a 2-yard loss. That'll be the 4th of the day, and we got an injured Tiger. The center, Connor Liu, is on the turf.
That's a big deal, guys.
I was watching the backup center. Just happened to watch the backup center in pregame warmups, and there is a massive drop-off.
He is, the vocal leader, the veteran, the rock of this offensive line. This would be a very big loss for Auburn.
We got a timeout on the field as they tend to Connor Liu.
And they are a team that if they pick up a chunk here, they will go for it in plus territory.
Kel Ellis in at center for the injured Connor Liu. Snap. Arnold's high, but he's got it. Has time. Looking. Still looking. Now being chased by Kip Lewis, and he's dropped in the backfield. Jaden Jackson keeps landing on him. Another 2-yard loss. And Auburn's going to have to kick it. Boy, he had all day, Ted. He couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, and that's a great job by Kip Lewis. Drops back into zone coverage, middle of the field. He's got no work. Everyone's run deep, and he converts into a spy player and comes up aggressively. He doesn't give a lot of room for Jackson Arnold to maneuver. He just spikes it and gets on him instantly, and it makes a really nice play. Good job by Jaden Jackson letting him know about it and falling on.
I got a stat for you after this. Here's the punt by Cock. High, hanging, Satania up, fair catch called for. He lets it bounce sideways. Now he picks it up at the 15, and he runs out of bounds with it. Oh, my goodness. It might have grazed him. He might have had to pick it up.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It was hard. That is dangerous to be standing a yard away from that ball whenever it hits the ground.
Did it hit him or an Auburn guy, guys?
I don't think it hit an Auburn. From this angle, if it hit anyone, it maybe clipped his shoulder.
OU had 7 sacks all season coming into today through 3 games. They have 7 sacks in the first half today.
And R. Mason Thomas hasn't even been on the field for a snap. I'm actually lurking right here with R. Mason right now, slowly but steady, getting ready, as no one's brought to fire more guys than Miguel Chavis, the Sooner defensive end coach. He has been on it from the start of this one, keeping his guys fired up and inspired and understanding their responsibilities.
From the 14 with a 10-3 lead. Pistol formation. Barnes, the back, now moves to the left of Mateer. Sooners go right to left. To hand off to Barnes. Veers left. Met in the backfield. He's going to be closed down right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Sooners have 20 rushing yards. Auburn has negative 17.
Heineke just came sprinting out of the locker room, guys. Looks like a casted left hand for Heineke.
Uniform pads on, everything?
He looked like a guy that wants to go in a football game. That's for sure.
2nd and 10. 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends. Arnold claps his hands, back to pass. They bring a blitz, picked up by Barnes. What a block. Mateer rolling right, looking, and he'll let go of it and just threw it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find anybody, but that's as good as you will ever see a running back pick up a blitz right there.
Well, that's what he is great at, and he will step up there and bring the hammer. Excellent on those blitzing backers. I thought Mateer had Kanik early in that over the middle just as a check down for a yard or a handful of yards, but couldn't get to him.
Barnes knocked the linebacker Xavier Adkins to his knees. 3rd and 10, though. They didn't get anything on that. Sooners just 1 for 5 on 3rd downs. They line up 2 receivers.
We're going to call
timeout here, guys.
Play clock at 3, and now here comes the timeout.
First charge timeout. Oklahoma. 30 seconds.
This is one, 3rd and 10, not the type of down and distance you're trying to be in, Ted. Just be smart with the football, especially with how well the defense is playing. Other than a handful of plays on the throws down the sideline, I mean, the defense has been really, really good. So just be smart. Mateer's just got to be smart with the football. If it's not there, nothing wrong with punting it away here.
Get out there, get in the formation early, and maybe try a free play again, see if you can get someone to jump.
They send Lewis, Satani, and Burks all to the right. You've got Barnes and Kanik left. And now Barnes is going to join John in the backfield on 3rd and 10 from the 14, their own 14. Mateer against the 4-man rush, straight drop, sets up in the pocket, across the middle, just a little too far out in front of Kanik. Well, he had him, but he missed him.
I watched Kanik the whole way. Whenever he tried to make his in break on that route, it just got bumped a little bit and couldn't get back on the route a little bit. So the timing, I think, was a little off, probably for where they typically practice that throw. Just kind of a muscle memory thing for Mateer, but that's a missed opportunity.
Man, that's one you wish that they should have connected on.
If he hits him in stride, it's a huge play.
Huge.
Chance for Auburn to get good field position here. Malcolm Simmons stands at his own 36. There's the snap back. Miller's been good today. This is a spiraling kick toward the near side, caught at the 34. Simmons will return it. Met at the 39, spun out of bounds at the 41 by Elijah Thomas.
Another good hit. So far, if we could just stay over the top of that, I like where we're at.
They have 109 yards of offense. 86 have come on 2 plays. They go empty. They send Alston out, the running back. Quick throw underneath. The screen goes to Singleton, and it's played perfectly. It's a loss. Little tunnel screen. Kobe McKenzie there at the 39. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Good read by Kobe McKenzie. He sees it's the little bubble coming back inside tunnel, avoids the blocker, dips, and comes in and makes that slicing play.
They go tempo, 4 wides. Arnold. Back to pass. Sooners bring pressure. Throws across the middle. Comeback catch is made. He found a man wide open at midfield, Singleton, and he takes it to the Sooner 44-yard line. Jackson Arnold in the face of pressure again, able to find a man.
Well, I don't know what happened on the back end, but Singleton's absolutely totally uncovered. We got to come across and get a body on him somewhere. That's a mess up.
18-yard gain and a first down to the OU 43. 3:33 to go in the half. Auburn over the ball quickly, but now they're going to take their time here. Jackson approaches his offensive line, now backs into the gun. Well, early movement. Everybody moved except the football. Flags fly. And the backup center didn't snap it.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. First.
Well, we're showing pressure off the edge there from the nickel cheetah position, and that right side of Auburn's offensive line trying to get back in protection there. Just a little quick. We've got them disjointed right now in the rhythm.
Cale Ellis, the backup center. The 7th penalty for Auburn today, the 13th total called in this game on the two teams. Backs it up to the 48. 1st and 15. Handoff Alston. Running left. Has a seam to the 40. Has blockers. First down run into Sooner, or inside the Sooner 35. They'll spot it at the 33. It's a run of 15.
Just Owen Heineke with a big wrap, as Gabe mentioned, on that left hand, protecting the left thumb backhand for the Sooners.
That's
Owen's
the first time they've attacked us on the outside. That down and around, just kind of a hand sweep out of the backfield action and got to the perimeter on us.
2:35 to go. Auburn not really equipped for long field goals. Keep that in mind. But they got a 1st and 10 here. Play clock at 7. Arnold takes the snap. Looking right. Steps through the pocket, throws late across the middle to his back, who backs his way. That's Alston to the 26. A little late dump down for a gain of 7.
Yeah, good pressure there from a 4-man rush. Forced Jackson Arnold to the outside, and we're just a little quick to leave coverage and come up and draw our attention to Jackson Arnold, and he hits that check down in between the two inside backers.
The 2-minute timeout.
How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up?
Swirls like crazy down here, but it's a fiery coaching staff, guys, trying to make sure these defenders are a defensive team for the Sooners are ready to go.
And we were just told Towns Magoo did not make the trip. Connor Gibbs did the kickoff for them, so perhaps he would be the long kickoff or field goal guy if they tried a long. 2nd down and 3 from the OU 26. Alston the back. Sooners showing pressure. They bring everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Auburn shifts tight end left to right. Play clock still at 10. They've got an isolation up top. The quick throw, smoke to Singleton on the edge. He sneaks by a guy, keeps his feet inside the 20, tackled from behind to avoid the touchdown by Sammy Omosigo at the 16.
Great effort by Omosigo coming out of the stack from the middle of the field. He's showing blitz and makes that touchdown-saving tackle all the way out on the numbers. Great effort play.
Gentry Williams missed the tackle. Connor Lew is back at center for Auburn. 1:40 to go. Auburn has all 3 timeouts. They're in the red zone from the 16. 3 wide receivers set. Jackson Arnold takes the football. Sooners bring pressure. Handoff to Alston over the right side. He stood up at the 15 by Heineke. And now Brent Venables is going to use a timeout, it appears. 2nd and 9 upcoming.
Good
Second charge timeout
by Heineke.
Oklahoma. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 22 seconds.
See how this works out. Obviously, Brent Venables trying to get the ball back. Auburn can get a first down at the 6-yard line, so you don't want to prolong the half for them. Bit of a gamble here. Sooner football brought to you by MidFirst Bank. Get your OU debit or credit card today exclusively from MidFirst Bank, a premier partner of OU Athletics. True to you, member FDIC.
Toby, I'll add one more thing. It's hot down here on the field, so maybe even an opportunity, Gabe, to get these guys a little extra break, a little extra win.
Right.
You know, we had cloud cover, but it's smoking down here right now.
Yeah, just go through kind of some of the common tendencies that Auburn has offensively in this area of the field. Just that and let the crowd, take a breather and then get back to their feet. Here we go.
2nd and 10 from the 16. They called that a no gain.
Again, one-on-ones across the board with the wideouts. Showing pressure.
Sooners bring everybody up. Kobe and Kip both showing blitz. Arnold. Snap. They bring pressure. Looks left. Throws left for the end zone. It's a jump ball. Flag down. Incomplete. Another flag down. I think both of these are on Oklahoma.
He's in perfect phase. Doesn't need to grab him. Head around. Doesn't need to grab him like that. He's right where he needs to be. He's got to trust his technique.
It's pass interference on Guillory. There's one also in the backfield on, I think, the hit on Arnold. Let's hope this isn't some sort of a targeting situation.
There are 2 fouls, both on the defense. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense, number 4. The penalty took place in the end zone. The ball be placed on the 2-yard line. First down.
It's the 7th penalty on OU, 14th total penalty in the first half, and now Auburn's got 1st and goal. It was Reggie Powers that had the roughing the passer call that was not accepted. Guillory, the PI that was. Auburn trying to tie it up here before halftime. 1:18 to go. 1st and goal from the 2. Sooner defense has allowed only 1 touchdown all season. That was the long run by Michigan. They are being tested here, though. They go split backs. Simmons, a receiver, and Alston in the backfield. Now Simmons sent left. Arnold's got it. Handoff, veering right, broke a tackle, turned it up with a 2, and then they stopped there. Good tackle by Kip Lewis. And Oklahoma will use their final timeout.
Third and final timeout. Oklahoma. 30 seconds in length. Please reset the game clock for 1 minute, 12 seconds.
Great job. Stuffed it on the interior. They tried to bounce around the outside, and Kip Lewis, Marvin Jones Jr. there to make a play. Good physical tackle there as well. Initial contact right there on the 2 or 3 yard line. Didn't let him fall forward at all.
His feet were sliding too.
They just have not found much in the run game at all, other than the one play where we just didn't have a contained player that went around the edge, Ted.
Yep.
They haven't found much. I wouldn't be surprised if they get in jumbo and just throw it up to Coleman right here.
Defense asking for noise as they come back onto the field.
Coleman's, you see his alignment. He's given himself a lot of room to run that fade route up there at the top.
They lost a half yard on that. 2nd and goal from the 2.5. You got Coleman and Guillory alone high. Alston to the left hip of Arnold. There's the snap. Gonna throw. Fade pattern. Left side, Coleman caught it. Yep. Touchdown, Auburn. Cam Coleman's been a problem, and he has the 2-yard touchdown. And Auburn now an extra point away from tying it up with 1:08 to go till halftime.
Yeah, you see him, that split is tightened into the core to give himself a lot of room out there to the sideline. And great ball from Jackson Arnold. Throws it up in the corner. Perfect position for his guy to go make a play. I mean, it's not bad coverage. That's hard. When you get a perfect route and a perfect throw, it's hard to defend against, especially after you just got a PI on a previous play.
That's one where you go, nice throw, nice catch, tip of the cap.
McPherson's extra point is good. And it's 10-10 in Norman. Well, good job by Brent Venables using the timeouts. He has given his offense here 1:08 to answer, and as Teddy pointed out, Sooners get the ball first to start the second half. Sooner football brought to you by OG&E. We know the importance of enjoying life's greatest moments, like watching your team score the winning touchdown. That's why we're bringing you even more reliable, resilient power, so you never miss a thing. We do more than energize the game. We energize life.
First time, I guess you could say, there was some visible frustration from some of the coaches with just the way. I mean, again, you got to credit the other guy, Gabe. You said it. When a play like that is made and your corner's in a incredible spot, you just tip your cap. The other guy's got a scholarship in NIL too, right?
Well, it's a really well-thrown ball, and it's just a perfectly thrown back shoulder fade to a really, really talented wide receiver.
Problem is the penalties lead into it.
Yeah, that's the thing, Ted, is we get in that situation because Guillory gets the PI in the end zone when he's in perfect position. He doesn't need to grab him. He's right where he needs to be. So that's the issue. The touchdown throw, you just go, hey, great throw, great catch.
Connor Gibbs, the kickoff guy, going this way. We have not seen a kickoff reach the end zone yet. Peyton Bowen deep to receive. There's the boot. That looks like a good one. Bowen into the end zone, calls for a fair catch on the K and takes it. Sooners will start on the 25 with 1:08. Fowler drive summary. That was Jacob Jordan, by the way. 8 plays, 60 yards for Jackson Arnold and Auburn in 3:17. The touchdown, a 2-yard pass. First touchdown throw that Oklahoma has given up this season. Well, Sooners have the wind at their back and a guy with a big leg, Ted. So probably need to get to around the 40 to have a shot at a long one.
Yeah, and we need to find rhythm, maintain that rhythm here and get the change rolling. Don't force anything. You can't turn the football over here.
That means they need about 35 yards to have a chance. They go 5 wide. Mateer, quick throw out to the right, caught by Satania, makes a man miss at the 30, takes a shot and goes down at the 34. It's a gain of 9. Clock runs. No timeouts for OU. 55 seconds to go in the half. Quickly over the football on 2nd and 1. Mateer has it. Looking to throw, does. Near sideline, deep shot for Lewis. Goes up, made the catch, but he's out of bounds. Boy, there was a lot of physicality there. No flag.
Boy, Mateer, that's a gutsy throw over there, selling it. I mean, the coverage was exactly what you want on Auburn's side.
3rd and 1 here. Xavier Robinson in on 3rd down. And they're going to look at this.
I think they're going to look at targeting on
Ruling on the field as an incomplete pass. That play is under further review.
Well, okay, that might be it.
Guys, I think he caught it.
He's close.
He definitely caught it.
Yeah,
Closer
sorry, Dave.
than
I think he was in.
Yeah, it's whether or not he's able to get the toe touch instead of the whole foot hitting.
Watch the ball, though. Does he bobble it once? Well, look on another TV. We got an official review brought to you by McIntyre Law. Here you go, Ted, on the TV. Toe down, but he didn't have the ball yet.
Yeah, I think he's out of bounds. Now, with this look at the extended time to take a look at this play on the sideline, it's also an
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
So I was going to say that it's a chance to maybe see the targeting on the quarterback if they went to the head, but I don't mind the no call on that from what I saw.
Reviews brought to you by McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. 3rd and 1 here. Auburn has all 3 timeouts if you give them the ball back. 47 seconds to go in the half. They go 5 wide. Xavier Robinson, one of them. Canick tight end left. Now Robinson's in motion. Snap Mateer. He'll run it himself. Right side. First down across the 35 out to the 37. Clock will stop while they move the chains with 42 seconds.
I like the underneath stuff. The catch and run has been our best bet in the passing game so far.
There's the snap. They bring 3. Mateer under pressure. Met in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a sack. Couldn't get away out the right side. Keldrick Falk got him at the 33. First sack for Auburn today. Clock now is the problem.
Great timing. 3-man rush originally and a late add pressure that came in that Mateer thinks he's just got a 3-man rush.
Down to 14 seconds. Mateer throws across the middle. Got a man on the run. It's Dion. Flag is down. 35-30. Outside, caught at the 29. There's a flag down from the secondary.
Get a pick.
There's flags all over the place on the far side.
It's coming back. Auburn's adamant. Their sideline's adamant. It's open.
Pass interference. Offense, number 5. Replay, second down.
That's Isaiah Satania.
Oh, no way.
That's an awful
terrible.
There's no way.
Horrible. He's running a route. He's allowed to run a route.
Unbelievable.
That is awful. Awful.
Ben Arbuckle not happy, as one might imagine, and that takes a huge play away from Oklahoma. Backs them inside the 20-yard line, back to the 18. And now Oklahoma, you would think, would just take a knee with 6 seconds to go. There were 3 different officials that threw a flag on that play, for what it's worth.
And they're 0%, all 3 of them. They're all wrong.
They wind the clock. Sooners don't even have to take a knee, and we are at halftime. A bizarre, herky-jerky first half of football.
In the second quarter.
There were 15 combined penalties called, and we've decided nothing. It's 10-10 in the SEC opener. The halftime show is next. Today's broadcast brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. This is Sooner Football. Check in quickly downstairs with Chris.
Riverwind Casino first half difference maker Jaden Jackson credited with 2.5 sacks. He's been solid. He's been a game wrecker. Today's first half difference maker brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, always a good time.
He had 2.5 sacks in his career coming into play today. You heard the second half pep talk for Hugh Freeze down there.
He was down in the stairwell in the tunnel, not in the locker room, Toby, out in front of all the fans, giving a second half pep speech to his team in front of the cameras and everybody. Very bizarre, very unique.
Connor Gibbs, the kickoff man for Auburn. Peyton Bowen deep to receive for OU. This one will sail high over his head and through the end zone. And Oklahoma will start on the 25.
Yeah, he was standing on the stairs. It was like a politician back in the 1940s or something. And the whole team was around him. And his major charge was, we weathered the storm. Now it's time to attack. So interesting. I've never seen an opposing team do this, Toby, in the last 15 years. So pretty unique approach there to try to get his team fired up from Hugh Freeze coming out of the locker room.
One of those old speeches on the back of a train car.
That's right. Exactly.
So, All right, here we go. 3 wides for OU from their own 25. They go left to right. That's north to south. We do have some weather potentially headed our way in the second half. More on that in a bit. Mateer in the shotgun. Blaylock the back. Sooner offense has not yet clicked into gear today. They start the second half with a run. Blaylock bounces it right, met the line of scrimmage, and dropped for no gain.
Again, that's another one that's you got the leverage that you want. Canic's kicking out there, and we try and bounce it to the outside. You can stretch that, but you got to take it inside that block. We've got a massive gap there.
Xavier Robinson maybe.
2nd and 10. Compact formation here. Bunch trips to the left. Mateer back to pass. Under pressure. Throws late. Got rid of it. Bounced it to Canic. It's the late rusher that's been effective. That one was Robert Woodyard, but he's hurt. The linebacker who came late and hit Mateer is not yet off the ground.
It was kind of awkward. Mateer went down oddly, too, on the low tackle.
Okay, so the weather situation, there are some storms headed our way. I checked in with Justin Rudisell just now at Channel 9. He says it looks like the storms may split Norman and they are weakening. They're probably an hour and 15 minutes out, so we'll keep our fingers crossed there.
Ted, going back to that first down play, the hole is there.
Yep.
There's just no other way to say it, and that's why last week, and I know it was late in the game against Temple, but Xavier Robinson has shown the best feel for those types of gap scheme runs, and it seems like Blaylock's just a little sped up on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just it's that young. A lot of young players that come to college are so used to being able to bounce everything and get to the outside. You got to let your blockers set it up for you, and you can help them set it. He can stretch that, but he needs to cut it back. It's a good kick-out block by Canic there.
Really good. I mean, that was
everything
blocked.
Was sealed.
Yeah, that was blocked perfectly. First puller, Ozida comes around. The guy goes underneath. He logs it. I mean, it's exactly how it's designed. It's
3rd
kind
and
of
10.
a head scratcher.
Opening drive, second half. Sooners are empty. Mateer alone in the backfield, stands on the 20-yard line. He's got the football, 4-man rush. Backing, throws late across the middle, deflected, incomplete. Blaylock was there. If he had caught it, he had a man draped on him. And Auburn forces a 3 and out.
Back to the second half keys there. We need some quick passes to get the ball out of Mateer's hands. I mean, the pressure, whether it's adding to the rush or the late guys that are coming in, we need to get the ball out of his hand right now and let some of our skill guys go to work against these guys.
And also, he can't get to 10 yards and then drift and drift and drift. He's putting himself in a bad position there. Can't do that at the quarterback position.
Kieron Crawford, the pressure. Here's the punt. Grayson Miller, another boomer. Malcolm Simmons backpedaling inside his 20, caught it at the 16. No fair catch. Sets up a tackler, can't get by him at the 20. Elijah Thomas is turning into quite the special teams demon.
This was great. Perfect coverage. Came to balance down there. He's under control and fits it perfectly, makes a good tackle. That was another great hit.
59, did you say, stats on the punt? Boy, this Grayson Miller kid's got a leg, doesn't he?
He is pounding the ball.
So Auburn will start at the 20. Not yet a minute gone by second half. So tied 10-10 and a defensive slugfest in Norman.
We need to get this crowd back involved. It's been kind of, that first half was so choppy. The crowd's been out of it.
Davon Jordan and Cortland Guillory, the corners, to start the second half. Auburn double tight ends, one to each side. The back is Cobb. Wide receiver in motion is Simmons. Arnold's got it. Gonna throw. Does across the middle. It's batted down. Peyton Bowen, and it is worth reminding you now that R. Mason Thomas is back. 2nd and 10.
Hopefully they just flashed. Sorry, Ted. They did just flash during that last change of possessions on the big screen that they are monitoring the weather situation. So, T-Row, that's kind of been upgraded just a bit in the concern level, Teddy.
2nd and 10 from the 20. Arnold creeps forward to talk to his center, Connor Liu. Now backs into the gun. Sooners 7 sacks in the first half. There's the snap. Play action. Arnold has time. Now he's hit from behind. R. Mason got it. He's back. He's been held in a holding pen all day, and he's been let loose. His first sack of the year and the 8th of the day for OU.
He's pretty good, guys.
Just runs the hoop. Little stutter there like he's making an inside move. Don't get another targeting, R. Mason.
The all-time OU record for sacks in a game is 9. They've done that 5 times. They've got 8 so far. There's the snap. It is a handoff to Cobb running right. Jaden Jackson there to throw him down. He was able to spin off a body and go forward to the 17, but it's 4th and 13, and the Sooner defense also forces a 3-and-out.
Great job. Again, line of scrimmage is where the battle is today. And really good job, the penetration, getting up the field, cutting off that outside run play, and good job by everyone rallying to the ball.
Chance for field position here. Cock, the punter, stands on his 2. Satania, the return man, waits inside his 45. There's the snap back. The boot is away from the lefty, high and short. Satania takes it at the 40. It's backed into by Davon Jordan, but hung on. Fair catch was called for. OU starts there. Before we go to break, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. We got a good one here in Norman. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
I would like to see Mateer continue to attack the middle of the field in the passing game. I like some of the stuff I've seen from Kanik and Burks in that area of the field, and I continue to believe that that's kind of a weak point for Auburn, especially they've got a backup linebacker in now with Woodyard going down. So anytime you get a backup in the game, you got to make sure he's ready to play. You got to try to pick on him a little bit.
From the 40, 3 wide receivers set, make it 5 wide now. They go empty. Mateer claps his hands, asks for the football. He's got it. 4-man rush. Looks middle. Throws right side. Nice bobble. Dropped. Boy, he hit Burks in the hands, and he dropped it. 2nd and 10.
Well, Auburn looks like they got into 2-man there. 2 high safeties, man-to-man underneath, and that was an opportunity there for a nice win. And I'm with you, Gabe. Like the middle of the field, whether it's play action or whatever, we need to get the ball out quick and attack the middle.
2nd and 10. Satania in motion behind Mateer. Mateer hands it off to Blaylock over the left side. He's smothered in the backfield for a loss. I mean, these 2 defenses are absolutely dominating this game. 3rd and 11.
Making the tackle, Terry Quinter.
Oklahoma 122 total yards of offense. Auburn 157.
The other thing Auburn's done a real good job is they're maintaining their rush angles, and there's nowhere for Mateer to pull the ball down and scramble like we've seen through the first 3 games.
We haven't really seen him make a play with his legs today, have we? Arnold either, for that matter. Blaylock in the backfield. Need 11 here. Got to get it to the midfield stripe for a first. Auburn brings 4. Mateer across the middle. He's got Kanik wide open. Midfield first down. He leaps into the defender. A flying leg kick into the defender at the 45.
Well, I guess he thought he was going to get undercut, went for the hurdle, and it turned into the Billy Sims dragon kick that we've all seen before.
16 yards. Look at this ninja formation. Mateer takes the snap, looks forward. Now he'll run it himself left side, 40-yard line down to the 39. They split out offensive linemen to each side, just had 3 in the middle, and Mateer ran it for 6.
Oh, he wanted Burks down the middle and thought he was going to get a window to throw it, but pulled it down and took the chunk on first down anyways. I like it.
I don't think any of the backers from Auburn can cover Kanik. Feed 12, guys. Keep feeding him.
2nd and 4. 11:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Tie game. 5 wide, Mateer. Slant pattern. Satania caught it.
Here we go.
Crouching catch for a first down at the 34. First downs brought to you by Paycom. Score big with their command-driven AI engine. I want your shortcut to smart work.
I like that. Underneath, quick throws, get the ball out.
From the 34, quick snap. Mateer, straight drop in the pocket, dumps it low, caught by Blaylock at the 30, 26-yard line and tackle. They got something going now. Blaylock out of the backfield for 8.
I like it. Again, working those linebackers in coverage, trying to cover, and he's in a good spot on Blaylock, but a good ball over the shoulder, able to get a nice chunk on first down.
Jermichael Carter in the game for the first time. He's in a bunch set near side. Now they're going to shift everybody to the far. Overload left here. You got Kanik and all three wide receivers left of the formation. Blaylock that way as well. Ball on the right hash. 2nd and 2 from the 26. Now Blaylock moves right. Mateer, quick throw out. That's caught by Satania on the edge. First down, 24, crashing to the 20, down to the 19. Oklahoma's in the red zone, brought to you by Pizza Hut. Let's finish this drive. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners.
I like it. And these short throws, they give Mateer confidence. It's been hard going so far.
From the 19, Mateer fakes the throw. Backdrop, now he dumps it to the back. That's Blaylock out of the backfield. Got a couple.
Ted, you mentioned it earlier, but just getting the ball out of his hands quickly, quick decisions, being decisive. This is what we've been used to seeing from John Mateer through the first part of this season from the Sooners. This is looking good.
He's 5 for 6 on this possession. 2nd and 8 from the 17. 9.5 to go third quarter. Trips right, one left. Barnes in at running back. Mateer to throw again. Still looking. Now he's under pressure. He dips in, keeps his feet, throws late, got a man. Barnes can't hang on. He was wide open at the 15. Might have been a little bit hot on the pass. We'll see the replay, but it went right through his hands.
He's got to stop drifting in the pocket, Ted.
Yep.
He's drifting.
As he steps up and looks like he's going to run, and the defender came up to challenge him, I think the forward run and the momentum there probably had him sell that ball, but you got to bail him out and make that tough catch.
And just needed to lollipop it out there. Mm-hmm. So 3rd and 8 from the 17. Again, they go empty. This has been the most popular formation today for Oklahoma. Trips right. Mateer. Pressure comes. Quick throw behind Burks, but he hung on at the 15. That's just a gain of 2, though. And that'll bring the field goal team on the field as we near the 9-minute mark. Third quarter, Oklahoma will try to retake the lead here with Tate Sandell.
Nice catch there, but I like the rhythm. A little bit better balance there, spreading the ball around, getting guys involved, and most important thing is getting completions for Mateer where he can get that confidence back up.
32-yard try. Sandell 1 for 1 today. Ball just left of center. Snap back. Hold is down. Kick is away, and it is good. Sandell gives Oklahoma the lead back. With 8:36 to go third quarter, our new score, Oklahoma 13, and all
to do is kind of show you what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. When you're spreading the team out just like they were on that last drive, it's hard to disguise a lot of what you're doing in the back end of your defense. So I really like the quick decisions from John Mateer on that drive, and I continue to believe that the most vulnerable area of this Auburn defense is in the middle of the field, guys.
Don't forget, they have one of the most dangerous return men in the country, Rayshawn Pleasant, and going this way, he got 2 opportunities in the first half. Sandell, Dakota Leather, line drive kick. He didn't give him a chance this time as he blasts that off the crossbar
through the uprights.
and through the uprights.
Count it.
We should get a point for that.
That is, if that was a field goal, that would have been a 75-yarder. Auburn will start on the 25. 13-10 OU. 8:36 to go.
By the way, there's no doubt about that win now, T-Row. Those flags above the scoreboard in the south end zone are blowing straight towards the north. So that is a staunch win down on the field right now as those storms approach.
Double tight ends right. 2 wideouts for Auburn. Arnold fakes the handoff. Quick throw near side. Singleton. Good ankle tackle at the 29 by Cortland Guillory. They're going to give him the 30 for a gain of 5.
They're coming after number 4 today, Ted. And let's see how the talented freshman responds. I like that play right there. I mean, nice throw and catch, but get him on the ground, minimal 5-yard gain. Make him snap it again.
2nd and 5, tight end in motion out to the right. Arnold wants to run it himself, left side, bounces that way, dives forward for a couple. Going to spot it at the 33. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Good adjustment there to that formation. They're motioning, trying to pull guys out of the box, and Kip from the other side folds back in and is a factor in that as well. And good recognition there by Kobe McKenzie.
Auburn 1 for 8 on 3rd downs today. Haven't had too many 3rd and 2s, though. Bunch trips left, 1 man right. Arnold living in the gun all day, sends the running back out as well. Jackson, underneath, screen thrown, and Jaden Jackson is having himself a day. He blew it up for no gain.
Great job on that read. It's a screen play. They're not blocking you. Don't just continue unblocked to the quarterback. Recognize that you're free and transition and make a play, and he does.
Hugh Freeze is going for it.
Be smart here. Watch the football. Don't give him anything free.
From his own 33, 4th and 2.
Watch that.
What a gamble. Their defense is playing great. Now he goes under center. Arnold does. Looks like a tush-push formation. I don't think they're really going to snap it. Play clock at 2, at 1, and now he wastes a timeout. Or does he take the flag?
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Penalty number 16.
Great stop defensively.
Great discipline defensively, but Ted, in a game where these special teams yards really matter, I don't really understand that from Auburn. You know what I mean?
Seems like a waste of 5 yards.
That's how it felt to me as well.
But go back to that tackle by Guillory on that first play, limiting that to a 5-yard gain. That's how we got off the field.
The punt, Satania. Fair catch called for at the 25. He's got it at the 24, and Oklahoma's got the football back with a 3-point lead. 48-yard punt, 6:22 to go in the 3rd. The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Anheuser-Busch, Fletcher's Original Corny Dogs, Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, and probably rightfully so. OU has 24 yards rushing. Auburn has -2. Sooners start 4 wide. Blaylock at running back from their own 24, leading 13-10. Kent, the tight end in motion. Snap. Mateer, handoff Blaylock up the middle, breaks the 25, out to the 27, 28-yard line. That's a 4-yard run. That's a big one.
Feels like an explosive at this point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We just gashed him for 4.
2nd and 6, and they're over the ball quickly. Trips to the boundary near side. Sooners left to right, 3rd quarter. Snap Mateer. Handoff Blaylock, met in the backfield and dropped, and they gave the 4 yards right back. Back to the original line of scrimmage, a loss. Malik blocked and tackled him, and it's 3rd and 10.
Just too much penetration. I mean, they're flying up the field on those back blocks and just knocking the pullers off. It almost feels like we got to get to maybe just your zone type stuff instead of the gap scheme. We just can't hold those back blocks.
Sooners 3 for 10 on 3rd downs today. This is 3rd and 10. Mateer with the hard count. A lineman jump, but not into the neutral zone. OU did not snap the ball. Got to get it to the 34 for a first. Fake handoff. Quick throw. Burks got it. Got a ways to go. Flag down. Still on his feet. Now he's tackled at the 28. It's going to be another pick. It is.
Decline it. 4th and whatever.
It was a gain of 4. It would be 4th down and 6, so surely they'll decline this.
Pass interference. Offense, number 5. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Well, the side judges don't like the pick action today. We've learned that. Here's another look at it on a TV replay, Ted.
See, that one, that's a more legitimate call there. I mean, if you're Satang, you got to go sell it a little bit. He just lowers his shoulder into the guy. It's going to get called pretty routinely.
That looked intentional.
Yeah.
The first one that took away the big play in the first half was completely accidental. I don't know if that matters.
I mean, especially if you've already been called on it, you got to be a little bit more.
And now we got whistles before the snap here. No flags are down. The crowd is restless.
Clock should be rolling, right?
Been a lot of stops, a lot of penalties.
It's the longest game ever.
Hard game to watch. Fortunately, the cloud covers helped out the temperature here a little bit.
Well, it feels
clarification on
amazing
whose
down
helmet
here.
came off.
Huh?
We're just trying to ice our punter with the day that he's having.
Grayson Miller.
Oh, my gosh.
Malcolm Simmons.
Please reset the game clock to 5 minutes, 11 seconds.
playing pretty significant wind. Miller's hitting this one into. It feels like the wind's picked up down here.
Big time. That storm front is looming. Let's see if he can get a good one, T-Row.
Well, the spirals he's been kicking so far help him out a lot into this wind.
There's the snap back in the boot. This is not a spiral. This is going to bounce. 42 takes an OU bounce, 35 to the 30. Still bounding to the 25, inside to the 23-yard line. That wasn't a great punt, but he got a big-time roll. That one was a 50-yarder as well.
And Martin Robinson almost threw his guy into that ball there. Dangerous for Auburn to be battling right there where the ball's bouncing.
4:50 to go third quarter. Oklahoma 13, Auburn 10. Sooner football brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Hey, Sooner fans, download the Chick-fil-A app and order your favorites ahead of time. Grayson Miller averaging 55 yards a punt today. Auburn from their own 23. Heineke and Omasigo start this drive at linebacker. Cobb, the running back for Auburn. Double tight ends right into the line. Arnold in the shotgun. Handoff Cobb, right side. Breaks through the wall, still on his feet. 30, 35, spins free, still on his feet. To the 50, into Sooner territory, being chased. R. Mason Thomas finally caught him down at the OU 32. It looked like they had him 2 or 3 times, but Cobb kept churning for a big play.
He spun out a couple of times there, right there in the middle of the action. We've got it fit perfectly, and Kendall Daniels comes in the backfield instead of making the flush tackle, dives and whiffs on him.
Heineke folds back in, Ted, and can't wrap up because he's got a club on his hand.
Great effort play by R. Mason Thomas coming all the way from that edge spot to make the play downfield.
44 yards by Cobb gives him 42 total rushing yards on the day. From the OU 33, first down. Arnold, play action. Has a pocket, looks deep, got a man wide open behind the defense, and he missed him again. Too far out in front of Cam Coleman, who was wide open. He laid out for it and couldn't quite haul it in, over by the Ponies.
Boy, those hard play actions on the inside and one-on-one coverage on the outside have been, we are living dangerously.
He's missed 2 touchdowns today, Ted. Wide open touchdowns today.
A little double move. I mean, we've been so aggressive with our corners in the interior, bringing pressure. Auburn's trying to take advantage with those little stutter goes.
Little advice. Maybe just stay on top of number 8, Ted.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. 13-10 OU. Arnold back to pass. Protection is good. Across the middle, threw it too high, incomplete. Horatio Fields, the intended receiver, in the underneath route. And it's 3rd and 10. Back-to-back inaccurate passes for Jackson Arnold.
Mesh route, you got the crossers low. We sort that out pretty good. And he tries to throw it to the crosser going to his left and just airmails it.
First snap of the day for Kendall Dolby. Auburn 1 for 9 on 3rd downs. This is 3rd and 10 from a long field goal range.
Showing one-on-one coverage again with those wideouts.
Play clock at 5. Arnold still directing traffic. It's at 3. It's at 2. There's the snap. Back to pass. Flags fly before the snap. Did somebody jump? It's a false start.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Kind of lucky on that one, Ted. Shout out to the crowd for that, because the defense, there's just a lot of communication going on, a lot of confusion out there in the back end.
Yeah, they're still talking through whatever that exchange was. I like it, though. Sort it out. Get together. Figure out what the issue is. Get lined up.
This is too long for a field goal try here for Auburn, so let's see if they try to just get a little of it. It's 3rd and 15 from the OU 38. 3:48 to go third quarter. Sooners showing pressure. Everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Arnold wants to change the play. He moves the receivers out to the left. Play clock at 5. There's the snap. Sooners drop back. Dumps it short. It's caught behind the line of scrimmage by Simmons. He's spun out of bounds around the 32-yard line. That's the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down and 9. And here comes a kicking unit.
Good job there. You know, we gave up the explosive run. our Mason Thomas chases it down. Great job by him. And then we get off the field. Hopefully forcing a missed field goal here would be the best. But, the two errant throws were good protection.
This is Connor Gibbs. McPherson too far for him. Gibbs is their third-string kicker from 50. Inside left hash, snap back, hold down. Doesn't have the distance, doesn't matter. He shanked it wide right, no good. And Oklahoma gets a stop with 3:05 to go, third quarter.
Kind of a strange series of decisions there. I thought they threw it short because they were going to go for it, Ted.
Yeah.
Putting that guy in a tough spot. And woo.
It's all the hits on Arnold are definitely affecting him. He had good pocket, good protection to throw on those two errant passes on that last set of snaps.
What a game. 13-10. Ted, this is old-fashioned.
I love
Your kind of football right here.
It.
This feels like Steelers-Packers 50 years ago. From the 32, Mateer to throw on first down. Does short. Caught. Burks has room. 35, 40. Outside 44. Not sideways there, but that's a first down. Champ Anthony tackled it. 12 yards.
Another crosser, and whether we got a little natural pick or not, I don't know.
Sooners go ninja again. First and 10. Snap, Mateer rolls right and whistles before the snap, and he forced a timeout here out of Hugh Freeze.
I think Auburn tried to substitute and run a guy on there.
First charge timeout. Auburn. 30 seconds.
Now, last time, that formation put Burks on a linebacker there streaking down the middle, and if Mateer would have had an extra count, he could have hit Burks on the deep ball, and I think they had the same alignment there.
Make plans now to catch your favorite Sooner teams in action. Tickets are on sale for men's and women's basketball and the reigning national champion women's gymnastics team. Or join the football season ticket wait list for priority access as seats become available. Browse seats and pricing at Soonersports.com/tickets.
We just caught a glimpse of the TV replay there, and Champ Anthony was trying to get out of the game, holding his shoulder or his bicep. They've got him replaced now.
Guys, David Stone of the injury tent. We'll see what this is all about while the Sooners take over offensively.
Traditional formation.
Tackle over.
3 wides, tackle over, as you heard Gabe say. Snap to Mateer, looks
Cannon.
right, rolls right, looks, comes near side, comeback catch, Satania at midfield and out of bounds.
Oh, he had Kanik wide open across the middle there for a big gain.
Get back to it. Just flip the formation here in a little bit. That looks really good. A lot of options for Mateer. I like that. I like how Auburn's lining up to that stuff. It creates some really nice matchups for our receivers, Ted.
2nd and 5 from the OU 49. Ball just below the OU logo at midfield. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Sooners lead 13-10. Mateer back to pass under pressure. Hit short. Ooh, just tripped up Satania. He might have taken it to the house. He was ankle tackled at the Auburn 41.
Stone's out of the injury tent, guys. It was a water break for David Stone.
10-yard gain. Oklahoma goes tempo. From the Auburn 41. Now Mateer looks back at the sidelines. Credit Anquan Fagans with the ankle tackle there that might have kept it out of the end zone. Stacked receivers to each side. Mateer to throw again against the 3-man rush. Has time deep across the middle. Kanik got it at the 20, and he hung on down to the 18. Holding on who, Ted?
Well, they held Kanik on his release. He got pulled all the way back and fought through it and still got downfield.
There is a flag. There's 2 of them, actually, in the secondary.
Holding defense, number 24. That penalty's declined. Results of the play. First down.
It's 23 yards on the pickup, and the Sooners are in the red zone.
Mateer's found a rhythm, guys. I mean, that is a beautiful layered throw. There's no other way to say it. That's a first-round quarterback throw right there, boys. That's his best throw of the day.
Sooners in the red zone, brought to you by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. From the 18, 1:30 to go, third quarter. SEC opener. Snap, Mateer, pop pass, coming near side Burks. It's strung out, and he's tackled in the backfield. Sooners want a horse collar, but I don't see a flag.
I think he had him on the call or the cuff there on the shoulder. But
the ref had a great view of it, Toby, and in fact, while everyone was calling for it, he was giving them the no.
Loss of 3.
It's good, no call.
We're about to get hit with a bunch of wind. Storms are weakening according to Channel 9, but there's a strong outflow. Close to 6 o'clock is when it's going to arrive. We'll see if there's some rain or if it's just a bunch of wind. 2nd down and 13 from the 21. Compact formation, Mateer, late blitz, throws late, that's caught. 20-yard line, Keontez Lewis inside the 15 and out of bounds at the 12. They're killing him on the crossers, Ted.
Yeah, just dicing him up, and Mateer fading away from that pressure there and makes a nice throw on the run.
Give him 10 to the 11. It's 3rd down and 3. Again, over the ball quickly. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Handoff Blaylock up the middle to the 10, pushing. He's tackled there. He only got 1, and it's 4th and 2 from the 10. What do you do here, boys?
Go. Way your defense is playing right now. Let's see if we can punch one in.
You only run that play if you're going.
You don't have to snap it. Clock is at 5, but they're over the ball. Will they snap it here in the 3rd quarter? It's at 3, it's at 2, and they will not. They'll let the 3rd quarter clock expire. And drama hangs in the air in Norman as we go to the 4th. 4 fingers high. First game of SEC play of 8 in the regular season.
Gabe, I know you've seen it. Dinged up, battling. You know those ankles are sore. But the fight this offensive line has shown, not just to get in position to play, but to battle the way they have against this Auburn defense, it's been inspiring to say the least. But they need their best moment right here.
Is that Jaden Jett?
Oh, wait, we're going to kick a field goal.
Kicking it.
Field goal.
All right, ignore everything Gabe and I just said, Toby.
Going to go for the 6-point lead here. It'll be a short field goal from the right hash. 28 yards. Sandell 2 for 2 today. Anderson the snapper. Ulrich the holder. First play, 4th quarter. Snap good. Hold down. Kick is away, and it is good. Sandell 3 for 3. The lead is 6. Do we like the call, boys, or not?
I don't mind it. The way your defense is playing, you feel like it's going to be very difficult for Auburn to push it down the field and score a touchdown on you. You know, a field goal is a different. I know they're going into the win there. Could be a little more difficult, but I don't mind the call at all right now. Now, the defense has to hold up their end of the bargain and not let another one of those explosives get out, whether it's through the air or, you know, they found one in the running game on the previous down or the previous series.
My only complaint would be if you know you're going to kick the field goal, then you go back and you think about the 3rd down play, just running the inside zone and kind of cramming it up there. Maybe you go with a different strategy on 3rd down if you know you're not getting the 4th down play. But you know, this defense wants to be known as the best defense in all of college football. Great opportunity to get a massive stop in this game.
I would have ran the play where nobody guards Satania again.
Right.
That worked great. Here's the kickoff. Right to left now. Sandell. Total 11. High driving kick. Pleasant lets it fly over his head. Touchback. Drive summary. Brought to you by Fowler Automotive Group. Oklahoma, 8 plays, 58 yards, and 309. John Mateer, 5 for 5 on that possession. Being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair, this is what drives us. Mateer's numbers now today, 20 of 32 for 209. Arnold, 15 of 24 for 173.
Toby, he's got the football right in front of the student section over here, and they have been letting him have it all game long. Chanting his last name, Arnold. They've just been wearing Jackson Arnold out every opportunity they've had.
Gentry Williams and Jacoby Johnson at corner. Boganowski at safety from the 25. Arnold back to pass. Has time. Now he's being chased. Dumps low to the back. That's Alston out of the backfield. Caught. Has the first down across the 35. Crashing to the 37.
Outflanked there. PJ's a dropper. He's got to expand with that back out of the backfield there. He's tucked too far into the formation in the middle of the field.
12-yard pickup. Total yards today, OU 231, Auburn 227. 14:25 to go. first down of the second half for Auburn. No, that's not right. First down of the fourth quarter. Handoff, Alston. Cuts right. Nice patient run. He's able to break the 40-yard line, push back at the 41. A gain of 4.
I think that's R. Mason Thomas, another one of those folds from that edge position, filtering through all the trash. And on the patient run, you pointed out, there was a hole there to hit, and he found a way to make it.
That was their second first down of the second half. 2nd and 6 from the 41. 16-10 Oklahoma leads.
I said, I think that was Peyton Bowen that made that play.
Double tight ends right. Arnold takes the football. It is a quarterback draw up the middle. He dives across the line of scrimmage over Kendall Daniels out to the 44 for a gain of 3. And it sets up 3rd and 3.
Really good job there on the edge by PJ, coming in and being physical on that puller, setting the edge, not letting that space create there for those ball carriers to find any movement.
Stone and Holton check in on 3rd down. Sooners have allowed Auburn to convert just 1 of 10 3rd down tries today from their own 44. 13:05 to go. 4 wides. Alston the back. Arnold in the gun. Snap. They bring 4. Looks left. Throws across the middle. Caught by Alston out of the backfield for the first down at midfield. Tackled by McKenzie. Gain of 5.
Catch, tackle there. Sort everything out. They're starting to get the protection a little bit better there. Nice pocket for Jackson Arnold to throw from, but he's still forced to check it down and take the small chunks.
Second first down this possession for the Tigers. 12.5 to play. 16-10 OU. From their own 49. Arnold's got it. Play action. Quick throw out near side. Caught in Sooner territory by Simmons. Tackled by Jacoby Johnson, but it's a nice chunk to the 42. That's 9 yards.
This is a waist down opportunity for Auburn to get up there, hard play action, keep everyone in there, max protect, and try that one-on-one shot down the sideline to Coleman.
Waist down because it's 2nd and 1 from the OU 42.
And this is 4 down territory as well.
Arnold's got it. Going to hand it off to Alston. First down to the 40. Boganowski comes up and lays a lick on him, but he falls forward to the 37. And it's the 3rd first down of this drive for Auburn. They have taken it from their own 25 to the Oklahoma 37. Sooners sub on the D-line. Dominic Williams and Jaden Jackson, who's having a heck of a game, back in. R. Mason Thomas and Marvin Jones Jr., the pass rusher. Sooners lead is a perilous one, 16-10. 3 wides, tight end is Frazier. Arnold asks for the football, he's got it. Quarterback draw, closed off and dropped in the backfield. Dominic Williams drops Jackson Arnold for a loss back at the 41. We'll see if they count that as sack number 9. It was an obvious quarterback running call, but a loss of 4.
Well, another interior game by these guys. You got a penetrator and a looper, and Dominic Williams folds over the top and makes the play on Jackson Arnold. Great job. They are excellent at that.
2nd and 14. 10.5 to play. Tigers in the all-white road unis going left to right. Late afternoon in Norman. The heat of the day is gone. 3 wides, play clock at 2. They get the snap off. Arnold looks left, throws it out into the flat, caught by Simmons. Kendall Daniels can't get it. Got away, pushed out of bounds by Sammy at the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Make it 3rd and 11.
Good job on the initial contact there by Kendall Daniels. When you're in that much space and you're as big as he is, you got to keep your feet. Don't lunge at him. Just get in position and try and force him to run through you.
Sooner defense has been special this year. Still have yet to force a turnover. Could this be the spot? 3rd and 11 from the OU 38. Oklahoma showing pressure. Everybody up on the line. Arnold wants to change something. Play clock at 5. Changes again. Backs with 4. Into the gun with 3. With 2. There's the snap. Here comes the house. Quick throw behind the line of scrimmage. Singleton lobs downfield. Got a man behind the defense. Incomplete. No flag. The contact was a little bit early as the ball fluttered, but no flag. Coleman was open on the trick play. The pass from Singleton fluttered, and it's incomplete.
Let's just not talk about it, guys.
They tried to hide him in that formation. He came up tied to the line, and Gentry Williams is just a little slow in pursuit. And as he leapt up into the air, Gentry caught him in the lower half. No call.
Double pass matter there at all? Here we go. They're going for it on 4th and 11. Definitely hit him early. They got to get it to the 27 for a first. And now a timeout going to be used.
Second charge timeout. Auburn.
We'll take it with them. Big play, big call for Hugh Freeze when we come back with 9:24 to go in the SEC
side and let him go to work. I'll be shocked if he's not a single receiver into the boundary on the left and everything else to the formation on the right. And if I was Brent Venables, I'd make anyone but 8 make a play.
Sooners go. It's like a dime package here.
They're going to motion 87 into the backfield to pass protect. Isolate 8.
4th and 11, they're going for it. 87 into the backfield as Gabe predicted. All eyes on Cam Coleman, high side of the field against Cortland Guillory. Snap, Arnold, straight drop, looks middle, steps up, surrounded. He'll try to run for it. 35, darts outside, 30, got the first down, 25 down to the 23. Jackson Arnold, with his legs, picks up 4th and 11.
Nice play by Arnold. We had a free shot at him. I think it may have been Heineke, was a little out of control and came. You got to leverage that and know where your help is. He cuts across him, and he's got 3 unblocked guys to his outside. Just keep your leverage on the ball carrier there.
8:50 to go. 16-10 Oklahoma. A touchdown and an extra point would give the lead to the visitors. 1st and 10 from the 23 going in. Double tight ends left. Arnold's got it. Fakes the handoff. Straight drop. Steps right. Trying to get away. Throws late. Dumps it out of bounds into the stands. Sooners wanted a hold.
Marvin Jones Jr. was fighting through multiple blockers there. Had an edge.
It'll be 2nd and 10. Oh, they showed the replay on the big screen. He had a chokehold on him. Right tackle Mason Murphy.
I'm usually pretty lenient on that stuff. That's a hold.
8:31 to go. From the 23, play clock down to 4. Sooners bring pressure. Arnold got rid of it. Near sideline, leaping grab attempt incomplete. Broken up by Gentry Williams. Covered well, intended for Malcolm Simmons. Arnold got rid of it right before 2 Sooners hit him. It's 3rd and 10.
That's good coverage right there. Right in step with him, goes up and challenges the football.
This would be about a 40-yarder from here. Remember, Auburn has kicking issues. Potential 4-down territory, especially considering the score. 3 wide receiver set, tight end left, Alston the back. He moves to the left side of quarterback Jackson Arnold. Going left to right, Auburn in the 4th. Arnold back to pass. Looking middle. Still looking. Now throws back right side. Comeback catch made at the 15 and spun down. It'll be a yard shy of the first, I believe. Looks like the official on the far side is spotting it at the 14, which would make it 4th and 1.
Gentry came out holding his thumb or hand. Kendall, was it Jordan that came in for him?
It is. Davon Jordan. They're going to go for it. They picked up 4th and 11 already on this drive. This is just 4th and 1 from the 14.
You got to watch Coleman up there up top. He's got one-on-one on Guillory.
Double tight end set, left side from the 14. Arnold in the shotgun, snap. It is a play, handoff, flags fly. They're blowing the play dead. They're blowing the play dead. False start Auburn.
Before the snap.
The old unlucky false start.
Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
10th Auburn penalty of the day. The 18th of the game will make it 4th and 6.
Oh, Jaden Jackson swims the interior lineman for Auburn. He's there to make the play. An unlucky false start.
It looked like it was going to be a loss, but they blew the play dead. So 4th and 6 from the 19 now. 7:27 to play. We're over halfway through the 4th.
Double number 8.
Snap. Arnold looks left. Under pressure. Got rid of it. Looks end zone for Cam Coleman. Incomplete. Flags down.
No way.
Flags down in the area of pass interference. And that's what they're going to call.
Pass interference. Defense, number 4. And the results. Automatic. 1st down.
What'd you see, Ted?
Well, it's a little slant and go. He grabbed him a little bit, but he didn't call holding. He called pass interference, and
I don't know if seeing nothing on this replay.
I don't know if that ball's even catchable is the issue.
Well, it's 8 yards out of bounds, so
if they call holding, that's a separate call. But pass interference, the ball has to be catchable.
They put the ball at the 4 after the penalty. And Auburn has 1st and goal. The matchup, Coleman versus Guillory, has been Auburn's best weapon today. It's given him 1st and goal with a chance to go for the lead. In motion, jet sweep, handoff Simmons, breaks a tackle, bounced it outside. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Malcolm Simmons on the pop pass jet sweep, right to left, takes it 4 yards. And Auburn is an extra point away from taking the lead in Norman with 7:08 to go.
Well, you go back to several plays on this series that are really frustrating. That pass interference there, but you go back to the 4th and 11, and we've got Jackson Arnold leveraged with 3 players, and we overrun it, let him cut back and go pick up the 1st.
They're holding up the extra point to make sure he got in, and now they have confirmed it.
McPherson found himself staring at himself on the big board. He just started smiling. It's a pretty funny moment.
Big extra point. This for the lead. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the boot. And it is good. 17-16 Auburn with 7:08 to play and a timeout on the field. It is a Pepto-Bismol special in the SEC opener in Norman. Today's broadcast brought to you by Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work.
Ball, it's just a matter of not getting behind the game chains and pre-snap penalties.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to remain efficient, especially on 1st down. When we've been good on early downs, that's when we've been able to string some successful drives together and go put points on the board. So, I know that a little uncomfortable right now for everyone in the stadium, but eternity left in this football game.
Kickoff toward Jacob Jordan. We'll go over his head for a touchback. Oklahoma will start on the 25.
I'll be interested to see, that tackle over formation with Canick split out has given us some good matchups there. See if they come back to that. And also the little trick play where they spread everyone out, the ninja formation. That one got cut last time where they called the timeout. So interested to see if those 2 plays make an appearance here.
John Mateer today, 20 of 32 for 209, 1 touchdown. They go empty. 2 left, 3 right in the receiving corps. Sooners right to left, 4th quarter. Mateer to throw. Looks right, throws it quickly. That's caught by Burke. Splits defenders at the 30 and takes it to the 34. That's a 1st down, gain of 9. Self bounced it outside. Cuts it up, 1st down across the 35. Takes a pretty big hit out to the 38. A gain of 4. 1st down's brought to you by Paycom.
Well, there's like 3 bodies down for Auburn over there. There was a
friendly fire, Ted. That was
just a big pile of guys.
No, we don't need to boo these guys. These guys are hurt.
One of them is Malik Blockton, a defensive tackle. Can't see who the other one is.
Looked like 17 and 47. Getting them out and throwing the football in the middle of the field to Deion Burks and Jaron Canick. Now, You don't want to completely abandon the run, especially be on the lookout. If we're spreading them out and Blaylock's out and we're in empty, pay attention to the box. He's in the core here, guys. Let's see. If they get some 5-man boxes from Auburn, you got to be able to pop a run or two into that.
Blaylock in the game at running back here. 1st and 10 from the OU 38. Satania in motion. Matier to throw. Does quickly. Out-cutting pattern to Satania. Caught at the 40. 44-yard line. Out. Gain of 6. Another short pattern, but they move 6 yards.
We've been killing them on the crossers, and this time it was a fake crosser. He goes in, runs a return like he's running that under and then puts a toe in the ground and reverses back out. Nice route.
Spotted at the 45, a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. We've got 6:05 to go. Auburn leads by 1, 17-16. Empty again. Matier has it, 4-man rush, looks right, comes back left, caught Canick, Auburn territory, 45 to the 40.
All day on that.
15 yards.
They can't cover him, guys. They just can't. They don't have anyone at safety or nickel that can cover Canick one-on-one when you're spreading him out like
He's
this.
out there on Crawford. That's what you want. Get him out, pull him out of the box and work him over the middle of the field.
4 catches, 62 yards for Jaron Canick. 5:30 to go. 1st and 10 from the Auburn 40. A field goal would put OU back in front. Man in motion. Matier, straight drop under pressure. Lets it fly for the end zone. Far sideline. It is caught at the 10 and out of bounds. Then the ball came free. Incomplete. Incomplete is the call.
Rolling on the field is an
bobbling
incomplete
it, they
pass.
say, at the 10.
2nd down.
And he's not arguing. Here's another look, Ted.
Caught, secured, stripped on the way down. Good play by the defensive back there, fighting all the way through the play.
Now they're going to look at it again.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. The play is under further review.
It's caught, he's out of bounds, and then the strip. I mean, boy, that's a tough call. Because he catches it, he secures it.
I think it's a catch.
Both feet in, secures it. But
the old rule was you had to take it to the ground.
Yeah, it's the completing the catch verbiage in the rule book.
Here's the thing,
it takes
though.
like 3 steps.
If he catches it and then he's out of bounds and then the ball is stripped, you got to count that as a catch, in my opinion.
Well, just think of it this way, Ted. If he catches it like he just did and is still in bounds and that ball gets ripped out, that's a fumble because he caught it, possessed it, took multiple steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this is going to be ruled a catch, personally.
It's 1st and goal if it is ruled a catch. Reviews brought to you by Noble McIntyre, McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. How many big reviews, penalties? Remember the 10-point swing we had way back in the first quarter of this game when Auburn seemed to have a scoop and score on a fumble that was called back.
Well, the officials haven't been very involved today, just like how you want for a big game, you know?
The decision has been made, and here's the call.
After further review, the receiver did complete the catch. There was contact afterwards. 1st down.
How about the ball by Matier as well? That is tight coverage and just dropped it beautifully over the shoulder.
Okay, now you got to think about the situation, right? You got 5 minutes to go. You get to your best low red zone stuff because a touchdown here just feels massive in this game, guys. And once again, Canick and Burks in the middle of the field, they've had a ton of trouble covering those guys.
1st and goal from just inside the 10. Auburn only has 1 timeout. Oklahoma has all 3. We got 5:12 to go. Trips left, Dion right. Blaylock the back from the 9.5. Matier in the shotgun. Surveys the defense. Asks for the football. He's got it. They bring pressure. He'll run right side. Has room. To the 10. Matier to the 5. Cuts it up to the 2. Reaching for the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, John Matier. And the Sooners are back in front in the SEC opener.
Great job by Burks maintaining that block all the way down by the goal line, and it's the first time Matier's found any running room. He takes it out the back door, and really good job, second effort there, plowing through some contact down near the goal line as well.
They'll go for 2. The lead is 5. They want to make it 7 from the 3-yard line. Bunch trips right. That's Canick, Satania, and Burks. Keontez Lewis wide left. Blaylock the back. Now they send Blaylock in motion. Mateer's got it. 2-point try. Looks right. Throws back of the end zone. Incomplete. He had Burks on the back end line, but he led him a little bit too much. 2-point conversion, no good. And with 4:54 to go, it's 22-17. Oklahoma. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Ted?
Boy, I like the play there, and you had your guy just a little bit more touch on that pass, and he kind of rushed it, missiled it in there. Burks couldn't get to it. You had Canick a little bit. He was running the bait route underneath, and then Burks was in behind and just a little hot. And, here it is. You're back on the defense. The defense gave up that long touchdown drive, had plenty of opportunity to get off the field. Can they respond after the first, big drive that they've given up all season?
How about this game?
Wild.
The offenses can't do hardly anything all day. Then in the fourth quarter, both offenses go on 75-yard touchdown drives. That one, a 6-play, 75-yard drive at 2:14.
Hey, and I'll tell you, give it up to Jackson Arnold. Gutsy effort, as much as he's been hit in the pocket and sacked, to come up with that drive whenever they had it there. That was impressive, but got to do it again.
Make anyone but Cam Coleman make plays.
Again, Auburn, one timeout, 4:54 to go. They need a touchdown. Tate Sandell to kick it away. The dangerous Rayshawn Pleasant deep. Sandell points right, points left, approaches the football. There's the boot. It is 1 yard deep. He'll bring it out to the 5. Veers right to the 10. Bounces far side to the 20. Flags fly. Wrapped up at the 24. This is going to be on Auburn. It's going to back them up inside the red zone.
During the return. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team. Number 21. Penalties half the distance to the goal. First down.
That is the 20th combined penalty today. Defense asking for the crowd's help. This is a war today. Every SEC win, they're going to have to fight tooth and nail for it, home or away. From the 8, Auburn, their own 8, 22-17 Sooners. Jeremiah Cobb, the back. Jackson Arnold, the quarterback. There's the snap. Hands it off to Cobb. Up the middle, hit at the 10. That's all he'll get. He got 2. Arnold today, 20 of 31 for 211. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Mateer, 24 of 36 for 271. 1 touchdown running, 1 touchdown passing. That now gives John Mateer 10 consecutive games with 1 of each. Jeremiah Cobb leaves, and he doesn't look too good. Damari Alston in for him, running back on 2nd and 8. 2 tight ends left into the line. Auburn's backs to the north end zone. Arnold to throw. Has time. Steps up. Flag down. Runs right. And he'll dip out of bounds at the 13. See what the flag is about. From the side judge. Gain of 3 if the play
have a guy
stands.
covered up, Ted?
I don't know.
It's a weird timing on the flag.
There is no foul for an illegal formation. The results of the play stands. 3rd down.
Okay. Never mind.
3rd down and 4. They're going to spot the ball at the 14. Tigers 2 of 13 on 3rd downs today. Coleman and Simmons split left. We're down to 3:57 to go. Tied into the slot right. They need 4. Kip Lewis showing pressure up the middle. Now he drops back. There's the snap. Arnold steps up, throws late. Comeback catch made. First down across the 20 is Fields. Out to the 23. 9-yard pickup. Jackson Arnold keeps the drive alive.
Brought some pressure there off the overhang players and picked up nicely by Auburn, and Jackson Arnold steps up, makes a nice throw.
Sooners had 7 sacks in the first half. Only that one spectacular R. Mason Thomas sack so far in the second, Ted. They've had a harder time getting to him here.
Yeah, and this is where we need him. He was big down the stretch last year in the Auburn game. We could use one from him right now.
From the 23, we near the 3-minute mark. Arnold's got it, wants to run it. Quarterback draw, bounces left, nowhere to go. David Stone sat on it. No gain.
Great job. I get nervous every time they're in that formation and they're showing run. I'm just watching Cam Coleman up there at the top of the formation with that one-on-one coverage with Guillory. I feel like we haven't seen the last of that.
Auburn can't dilly-dally here. 2:40 to go. 2nd and 10 from their own 23. They've got one timeout left. There's the snap. Arnold,
great
straight
rush.
drop. Under pressure. Got away from Kobe McKenzie. Now he's wrapped up. Here comes a flag. It'll be record-tying sack number 9 if the play stands.
Great move by Kip Lewis rushing up the middle. He may have got tackled there.
Yeah, he got tackled. What do you think, Ted? Take it?
Yeah.
Got to back him up, right?
Yep, because with that clock, they're probably going to be in 4 down. So
3rd and 12 if you don't.
This is a
2nd
tough
and 20 or 3rd and 12?
I think you got to back him up.
He does.
Holding, offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Ted, I think this is where Auburn goes with the throw it up to Cam Coleman play.
Yeah, it's dangerous. You know, if you can't reel it in, you're going to really put yourself behind the chains. But at some point in this drive, I imagine they're going to put you in a position where you've either got to make the play or pass interference, or they catch it, obviously.
2nd and 20 from their own 13. Clock runs, 2:25 to go. Sooners lead at 22-17. Here comes the tight end into the backfield. Somebody jumped. Flag on Auburn.
Prior to the snap, ball start, offense, number 65.
That's only going to rile the crowd up even more.
How about the crowd's effect on this game, boys?
It's about to be even louder.
Let's get it.
There's 13 penalties on Auburn.
Showing GK up on the scoreboard.
2nd and 25 now. We're down to 2:10. The clock's running. They can take this to the 2-minute warning if they don't hurry. 2:04, 2:03.
Hugh Freeze losing it over there. Yep.
Snap. I don't think they got it off. They're going to let him play this out. He throws late.
Intentional
away.
No, they're the official in the middle of the field in the secondary is waving it. He's watching the clock.
Oh. Prior to the snap, this is the 2-minute timeout.
Wow.
Yeah, they got that
own 8 at the 2-minute timeout, and we had a 5-point lead. If you would have given me that option this morning, I'm taking it 100 out of 100 times.
Here comes the crowd.
Look at this. Stone, Taylor Wine, R. Mason, and Grayson Holton. This is a pass rush group right here.
Kip Lewis, the only linebacker. Nope, there's Kobe. Nichols. 5 defensive backs from the 8. 2nd and 25 for Auburn. 4 wide receivers, Alston the back end to help block. Arnold's got it. Drops into his own end zone. Under pressure, steps left. Comes back right, caught from behind, tripped up in the line of scrimmage by David Stone. It's 3rd down. Clock runs.
Great rush up the middle, forcing Jackson Arnold to flush, and David Stone retraces his steps and comes back and makes the play. Big job there by David Stone.
3rd down and 25. 1:38 to go. Arnold again drops into the end zone. Looks left. Floats right. Got to throw it. Got rid of it. He got planted. Deep, baby. Hammered it. It's a sack at the 4, and it's 4th down. Bam.
Boy, the late loop there, just coming full speed. Jackson Arnold steps up and gets smashed.
No timeout. They've got one. They're not going to use it on 4th and 29. Arnold deep drop. Under
Great
pressure.
job.
R. Mason Thomas closed it out. It's a safety. And you can unhitch the wagon. first half, but he finished it in the second. A record-setting 10th sack of the game for Oklahoma seals the deal.
He just got off the football, and that tackle was sinking too much, and he just bullied him right into Jackson Arnold's lap and tackled both of them at the same time. What a play. Fresh legs. Well, he beat the tackle and the running back.
They double-teamed him, and he went through both of their souls to sack Jackson Arnold. What a play by R. Mason Thomas.
You will see that highlight on draft night, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you're right, Toby, though. I mean, backed up the game, and they've got a timeout. They just quick snapped it there instead of giving their O-line a break, talking through things. That was an interesting decision.
Here's a rarity. You're going to see an onside kick after a safety from the 20.
Onside after a safety, I imagine.
Sooners deploy Satania deep, but other than that, they'll have their hands team on the field.
Was it actually just a galaxy brain? We're taking a safety to give us a chance at the onside decision by Hugh Freeze.
He looks like he's lined up to punt it.
All 10 guys, though, for Auburn are to the left of the kicker, Gibbs. And it does look like he's holding the ball. He's not putting it down on the ground. They spread out left. Let's see what this is.
They've got to move on the snap. You can't line up. You can't
have everyone on one side.
Correct.
Here they come sprinting near side, half of them. And now whistles before the snap, and Brent Venables, after seeing what they're going to do, is going to use the timeout.
First charge timeout. Oklahoma, 30 seconds.
How about the Oklahoma defense? They gave up a drive and gave up the lead in the fourth. But when they had to, they made Auburn go backwards and shoved them all the way into their own end zone. 10 sacks on the day for Oklahoma.
It is rocking. It is rocking. What an atmosphere. The fans have stepped up their level again this week. Brent Venables challenged him. I don't know if you've noticed, Teddy, but every game before the big screen, Teddy Lehman challenged him along with Gabe Eichert from the Oklahoma Breakdown, and the fans came to play today. It has been a difference maker, just like it was against Michigan, and then some.
Javonte Barnes, Jaron Kanik, Jacob Jordan, Kip Lewis, Ivan Carrion. These are the guys on the hands team for OU. Jaden Hardy, Jermichael Carter, Kobe McKenzie, Peyton Bowen. Auburn's going to line up the same way. 10 guys go left of Connor Gibbs. Or excuse me, is this? Here they go, sprinting to the right. He's going to kick it to the left. Squib kick, rolling sideways. They jumped on it before it went 10 yards. They jumped on it at the 29-yard line. It's got to get to the 30. And it'll be Oklahoma football, and that'll be your ball game.
We've got legal touches right here. First down.
Hey, listen.
Oklahoma.
Too many penalties. Costly turnover. Passing game wasn't as sharp as usual. Running game never got going. They gave up some big plays. But in the SEC, Ted, you got to find a way to win. And they found a way today. Buckle
up. I imagine we're going to have a bunch of these this year. Credit the defense for coming back and getting the stop whenever they had to have it after giving up a long drive for a touchdown, which they're not used to. So that we saw that defensive line that we've been so happy about their performance get it done whenever we needed them late.
Also a great time to remind people, good teams win.
That's right.
Great teams cover.
From the 29, Mateer takes a knee. Hugh Freeze has one timeout if he chooses to use it. There's 1 minute to go in the game. And so far, he has not. 24-17 is going to look like a pretty normal football score. But we got to it in a circuitous way today. Barring a timeout, they're going to have to take a knee one more time, and that's it. 40 seconds. Mateer under center. Has it. Hits a knee. Hugh Freeze says, I've seen enough. He starts to walk toward Brent Venables. Oklahoma's going to move to 4-0 and 1-0 in the SEC. And the Sooners have still never lost to Auburn. Final score today in Norman: Oklahoma 24 and Auburn 17. The postgame show is next. This is Sooner Football from Learfield.